It's hating. I took my Beretta. I don't believe it. Great trick, by the way. Shout out everybody. What's up? What's up? What's up? Why I never collab with D1? D1 never collab with me. I don't need to collab with D1. He should have woke up. It's too late. Robert. Y'all tag Save Savant, whoever that is. You say you can sing? That's what's up. DM me. Tag him. I sent him a lie. I want to show y'all something real quick. And then I want the record to be shown for everybody after I show you. Cause let me tell y'all something. Just because you done ran over there and got up under Ibrahim, don't mean you know what's going on. Ibrahim is Dr. Malachi York's son. He is not Dr. Malachi York. Prince York is Dr. Malachi York's son. He is not Dr. Malachi York. Ibrahim is a son of Dr. York, who is Yanun. Ibrahim is not Yanun. Ibrahim wanted me to join House of Who. I did not join House of Who because Ibrahim is not Yanun. Anything Ibrahim is going to teach is something that Yanun was teaching, a piece of something that Yanun was teaching decades ago. I would not need to come under Ibrahim. I would need to seek Yanun. But here's what you keep making a mistake of. Y'all run to the physical. Y'all looking for a replacement. Next thing you know, you up under somebody's order that has absolutely nothing to do with what Pops is talking about even now. So we're going to see if you being associated with Ibrahim and under the House of Who is going to allow you to keep up in this conversation. Since now, Ibrahim ain't rocking with Faise, so now you ain't rocking with Faise, even though months ago you were one of the people rocking with Faise. It's just a lot. Ain't it a lot of this lately? Ain't it a lot? Are we seeing a pattern? Are we seeing a pattern lately? People rocking with me, and then somebody slip in, and all of a sudden they no longer rocking with me, and then where are you going? Y'all start moving backwards. You start transgressing, and then you start speaking lies, like Pops didn't say this. You don't know what the fuck Pops says. Let me ask you a question. You think you can ask Ibrahim to let you talk to the master and hear from the master? You think that's going to work? You don't know what Pops said. I have the audio of what Pops said. So if you're going to say Pops didn't say it, you see, what's happening now? It's 4:22. People sleep at 4:22 Eastern Standard Time? Tell them to come on here and we'll speak. Come on and we'll speak. Everybody got something to say, and then I pop up. Tell them, come on here and we'll speak, and we'll see whether or not the House of Who has prepared you for your next levels. Let's see. And that's one of Pop's sons. That's not Pop's. I worked with Ibrahim for 9 months, waiting for him to figure out whether or not he was going to take what he was saying was Pop's freedom serious. You want to know why Ibrahim wanted to sever ways with me? Because I was no longer supporting him financially. As a matter of fact, not even no longer. I wasn't. Because I wasn't sending money anywhere without getting clarity. So you want to know what Ibrahim attempted to do? He attempted to play me along stalled me out to see if he could give me enough quote unquote information that wasn't what I was asking so that I could finally support him financially. His words was I was not supporting him financially. And then he switched. So I stopped speaking to him after he switched up. Before then, we were supposed to be working. Before then, we were supposed to be getting Adrian Patrick not only on the phone, the attorney at that time, on the phone, on social media, interviews, all kind of stuff to get everything cleared up so that the people, not just the tribe, the people would know which direction we were going. But I told him we weren't making any moves until he was able to show me that Malachi was with it. You see? Which meant that within those 9 months, all he was doing was talking, showing me audios, all of that. Yeah, but you're not getting a dime out of me. So he said, you're not supporting me financially. So I can't keep working with you. Next thing you know, he was raising money. I'm like, raising money for what? Your pops hasn't approved this motion. You see what I'm explaining to you? He was never able to show that. He was like, well, my dad just wants us to do what we do. And he doesn't want us to wait for his permission. Yo, this is not even how this works. The client isn't you. The client is Dr. York, the white York, as they call him, misnomer in the prison. So what do you mean? He just wants you to do something. No, every email you sending me, he asking you what's taking Adrian Patrick so long. He asking you what's taking Adrian so long to show you what's moving. And you keep trying to explain to me that Adrian ain't explained enough to you yet. So you don't know how to tell him that. I suggested telling the truth. Stop trying to make it seem like you know that something is moving and you know ain't no answer. You see? So now you up under Ibrahim. We gonna see. I want to put all this on record. You cannot just jump out and say things about Faise One. You cannot just jump out and say things about Omari. We'll do 59,000 calls, lives, and streams. But you cannot just jump out and say something about me. You got to be ready to back up what you're saying. And we're going to get it on record. So I want to see if you really know what you're talking about when you say Dr. Malachi York didn't put out that message. I want to know if you know what you're talking about when you say the Sabian part didn't come from him. I want to know if you know what you're talking about. Or if you just repeated Ibrahim. Now, if you're around Ibrahim, Ibrahim was saying all the anti-Sabian rhetoric. I heard all of the same rhetoric. I studied all of the same things that Ibrahim was suggesting I studied. That don't mean Ibrahim know what's moving. Ibrahim disassociated himself from the Nuwabians a long time ago. He has absolutely nothing to do with what's going on over there. But you're not Ibrahim. He can do that. You're not him. Now you say house of who? Or the holy tents of Marduk. You mean HTM? The Holy Tabernacle Ministries? House of who? Who brought who? Who brought who? Now you under Ibrahim. Ibrahim didn't bring who? In this day and time, you supposed to be seeking who beyond man. Because who is beyond man? Who? Who is beyond man? Where he at? I thought you said I thought you said he needed a minute. Niggas need 6 months. Niggas need a minute. Niggas need everything. But niggas get on here and my name is running around. You got time to spread my name. You got time to disrespect me. You got time to talk down on me. You got time to do all that stuff. And you got time to fake kick it like you know what's moving. And you don't know what's moving. So where you at? Where you at? You think you big? Like y'all be thinking y'all big because I ain't say something to you just when you start speaking? You think you big? You think if you was standing in my presence, you'd be big? Talking about we all equal? You all equal? All? You equal to Yanun? You equal to Michael? You all equal? The one who teaching you that don't think that about you. You up under him. Y'all niggas so green. Y'all green. And then out of your hatred for Faise One, you bite your tongue and end up back in the world not knowing what the fuck you doing or what's going on right now or what's moving. Y'all hate me so bad. Where you at, though? You was following me. Then you unfollowed me. You was on my lives, asking questions, getting answers. Then what happened? I didn't let you lie. I ain't let you kick it. I ain't let you act like you knew who Anu was. So that made your brow deepen and deepen and deepen and deepen and deepen. And it got deeper. And your countenance fell. And now you ran over to Ibrahim to trauma bond. Bro, it don't matter who it is. Child of Dr. York, mate, brother, it don't matter. Associate, family, friend. If you ain't moving right, you ain't moving right. If it ain't about him, it ain't about him. If I get to you and it's time to work and you can't put all your differences to the side when it come to him, you was never for him. If you can get upset with me about something you thinking I did or said I did, and then you withdraw from the fight for the master, you was never with him or for him. All that kicking it, and y'all, even y'all little people that are going off and slandering in your little pieces of the universe, and all of y'all who are choosing to believe accusations against me, that's not, you think I care. You're not hurting me. When in all actuality, I don't even have to say your name. I just have to say why you're doing what you're doing. One of you is doing what you're doing because you chose to break away from Nuwapu, not from Faise One. Nobody's under me. Y'all want to be fans of people and followers and not take initiative. Y'all want that, but nobody is under me. I was just talking to some of the brothers that went out with us last shadow to celebrate my Omi's birthday. When they were taking initiative and the way they was moving, I talked to the sisters. I said, see how they not under me. I didn't tell them to do that. Yo, we're going to go and get the cars and pull them up so the sisters don't have to walk. I bet. I didn't say, hey, y'all go get them cars and put. I want people around me moving because we all elite. It's you people who didn't even need to be around us that got a problem because you not one of us. Look how I always end up. He want to control people. You don't have no sound mind. That's why you think that. Because what the fuck you around to do? What do? You need something to do. And I got to give you something to do so you think I'm trying to control you. But the motherfuckers who know what's moving, I don't got to give them stuff to do. When they come, they already know what they got. Hey, yo, I got this, I got that. We got this moving. What y'all need? Yo, my dad got some speakers. I heard we doing an event. My dad got some speakers. Not just everybody showing up at the event and waiting to see if I got the damn speakers. Because if that brother didn't say that, we still be having that one speaker with the little mic. Brother say, yo, I got some speakers. Yo, I heard they doing this. I know some bells bombing, da-da-da-da. Yo, just initiative. Yo, I realized ain't nobody take out the trash, so I just went ahead and took it out. Yo, I did it out. Instead of, okay, ain't nobody doing it while these people ain't here to take initiative. Yo, you handle this, you handle this. This nigga want to be in control. He think he run everybody because you're not doing shit. And you think you can stand around. You got it twisted. So why don't you take out the trash? How about this? I rented the venue. How about this? I'm making sure that nobody shoot up the place. Why is the trash not taken out when you standing by it? So now you don't like that I say, yo, can you take the trash out? So you go and slander me and say I want followers and I want to control people. What were you around for? Let me tell you why a lot of y'all were around. You were around out of insecurity. You didn't want your mate around Nuwapu without you being present. Because you had to spy and make sure nobody was taking your mate from you. You think you fooling me? You can fool anybody else on the planet. You cannot fool me. You wanted to make sure all that laughter that was going on the phone, all that ha-ha and happy, and while everybody learning the language, I'm talking about over a year ago, you didn't like that. You didn't like the interaction you were hearing. You didn't like the light. You didn't like how your mate was glowing and it wasn't because of you. And you felt threatened, so you joined. But you were never one of us. So when I talked to you, I gave you the option. I said, you know what I'm saying. Nobody else on this phone might not know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying on the group call that you, your mate, my mate, and myself were on. Trying to figure out what you two were going to do. I said, you know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying. You need to bring it on home. You saying you can't do nothing now. It's too late in the game. Tell the truth. You've been cheating. Tell the truth. You wandered off. And somebody caught you in your vulnerability. And I said to you, just because somebody coming to you when you vulnerable, don't mean they care about you. They just realize you're exposed. Well, I wish this conversation would have been had months ago. You don't know my ear. My ear hears everything you've done when you say that. Yeah, you wish that. Because why did a call need to be had for you to do the right thing? So you can post on your page like you happy. You can post on your page like this demon that you done acquire is Nuwapu. When you look at him, you don't see 7, 8, or 9 ether. You know when you look at him, you see 6.5. You know when you look at him, you don't see nothing that the master teacher would even allow any of his bloodline to partner with. And you done partnered yours with him. So you're dealing with genetic desecration. Tell the truth. Omari never did anything to you. Tell the truth. When it was time for you to make a move, I didn't even agree with you. I didn't agree with what you did. I didn't agree with what the moves you made after we had the call. I didn't agree with any of that. Still, I didn't leave you out in the cold. My first response was, let that nigga take care of that. My aunt checked me and said, that's still a sister. Who is my aunt, Omari? My aunt is in me. It's a part of my decision-making mechanism that sits down that testosterone masculine side to consider my counterpart in its existence, which is the feminine, the women. And the fact that I would never go through something like that doesn't mean that just because somebody ended up in that predicament that they meant to or intended to, because they could have been moving off emotion. I had to think about all of that. And I thought of Nuwapu and how Pops would have handled certain things. I didn't agree with it at all, but I still said, family, there's a sister of ours that needs help. Let's all come together and help her now. And we all came together and we helped you. And we didn't hear from you after. But the posts, the images, the happily married, everybody having to deal with that who following you, our brother having to deal with that. And you didn't have any consideration for him or them. But I never ousted you. I didn't remove you from no groups. I didn't say you couldn't be around learning the languages or any of that. Maui can't come to our gatherings, but I never said you wouldn't be allowed. He wouldn't be allowed through the door. I'd be there myself to stop him. But I never said you couldn't come. I never even voiced it. And then somebody bring accusations against me. And now you got everything to say, including against the master. You got everything to say. And you got to ask, what did he do to you? Well, it's just, he don't respect women. Watch their responses. What did he do to you? He left, he wanted to take women out of position. You just repeating what one of the demons said. What did he do to you? Tell the truth. He tolerated you. He knew you weren't one of us. However, he intentionally made it be that everyone who was around respected you and your difference and how you are to give you time to choose. You see what I'm saying? Hold up, Sage Savant, hold up. Give me a few seconds. You see? So one of y'all is going through that. Tell the truth. Shame the devil. Omari never did anything to you. Another one of you was going through, you wanted to take my wife's position. So you began lashing out at my wife, but wanted to be close to me. And I told you, that's not how that goes. You were saying how you acted and what you did wasn't right. And you cried about it. I said, well, this is what you do. Make that right. Talk to your sister. Talk to my wife. Hey, I'm gonna deal with you real quick. Let's go ahead and handle it. Let's go ahead and handle it. And I'm gonna, cause y'all fingers get to moving quicker than your mind can. So let's bring it tone to tone. Roll back.
Brought back.
Okay, I thought.
What's going on?
Hold on. Okay, I thought too.
I apologize.
I said, okay, I thought too. Sena. How's that your
Brought back. What's been going on?
That's money. Nook. Natar. Okay, I thought too. Sena.
What's been going on, brother?
Okay, so here's why I did that. You around Ibrahim and you don't speak Nuwapit?
Brother, what's going on?
I just asked you a question. Let's start there.
What's
You don't.
going on?
I just asked you a question. Let's start there. I'm telling you what's going
What's
on. Do you
going
speak
on?
Nuwapit?
What's going on?
Do you speak Nuwapit?
What's going on, brother? I'm
I'm
trying to
asking
figure out
you a
what the
question.
problem
Do you
is.
speak Nuwapit?
Brother,
Yes or no?
to what's going
Okay.
on?
All right. What was the response to what I asked? And then we'll move forward from there.
Brother,
Yeah, exactly. Everybody block him. And don't send me shit else of his, Ty. You can't even speak my tongue. Ibrahim is using you. You a pawn. Ibrahim get on the phone with me and do that, we're going to speak Nuwapic. First thing he did when we got on the phone is tested me in Nuwapic. I didn't ask him what's going on. First thing Ibrahim ever did when he got on the phone with me is tested to see if I speak the native tongue. That man is working over your head. What's going on? I asked you a question that was going on. Do you speak Nuwapic? Bro, Tua. Okay, what was the answer to my question? What's going on? What do you mean what's going on? Do you speak our native tongue? Take that eye off your chest then. If you can't discern whether or not it's the left or the right, if I ask you in Nuwapic, and for you to explain to me in Nuwapic, which eye are you rocking and why, in which time period, after which war, take it off your chest. You don't know what you're doing or what you're talking about. It could be in copper. It could be in diamond. Ain't y'all tired of faking the funk? All right. You just got on here with an eye around your chest and you can't even speak the ancient Egyptian language. Bye. Why? I'm glad you left because it would have been a waste of time. He knew. Let me get out of here. Yeah. You were on here for less than 30 seconds and your soul told you you in trouble. I said, okay, let me ask you a question. We start there. We start there. I spoke to you in New Wapic. Everybody in here that speak the language know I ain't just say nothing random. All I did was ask him the most simple thing I could have asked him. How are you today? I said, do you understand what I asked? He said, Tua. Oh, okay. What did I ask? What was going on? I didn't ask that. You little. Keep my name out your mouth. It's safer that way. You don't know who you evoking by saying it. Be careful when you open up your mouth to say my name. Y'all little. Stop it. When the hate don't work, then the lies come. You're little. You didn't have to be little. Nobody said that. You chose that because your whole thing was comparison, trying to figure out how you can compare. That's why you think we all equal. We all equal. That's stupid. We're not all equal. Why would we all be equal? There are going to be different people that do different things for different reasons. Equality is an inferiority complex, fighting for equality. People fight for equality to be equal with people that they may be supreme or superior over. Why would I want to be equal with somebody who can't rap and it's a rap competition? Get your ass out of here. We're equal and you can't rap and I can. I'm better than you. That only hurt the feelings of the incompetent. Bye. Get out or do another competition. Maybe you're an electrician. I'm not. So let's do an electrician. You're better than me. Better is a trigger word for inferior people. I'm a supreme being. If you're better than me, I got two options. Respect it or respect it. If I want to become that type of degree, I'll get there. I ain't gonna hate you because you better. I ain't gonna slander you because you better. All that he above us, man, we equal. Ibrahim above you. That nigga Ibrahim speak damn near 10 languages. That nigga Ibrahim is not regular. He was one of the young disciples. He bored. He bored. What are you talking about? So you under his order. Because he bored. But if you can't even speak the tongue, I know he running circles around you. You wanted to do boys. You wanted to do boys. If he was on here, he'd be laughing. We'd be laughing. I can still hit up Ibrahim right now and say one of your little minions from House of Who came over here and couldn't even speak the tongue. Get him your file and everything, and we'll laugh about it. Cause nigga, you not family. We don't know you. You sitting in your car with the Eye of Ra on your chest. And can't speak the language. So, like I said, it don't take but a few moments to see. Then I tell y'all, so pull them up here, we'll see real quick how fast you can move. You was on loop. You had to keep asking what's going on, Marvin Gaye. You was on loop, Marvin. You was on loop. Ty, don't send me shit else from that nigga. What's wrong? What made you think that? What? Y'all need to stop being so open. Yeah? Y'all test these niggas before they get to me. You know what I mean? Anything they want to talk to me about. You test to make sure they sound in it first before you send me anything else from anybody. By the time these spirits get to me, I shouldn't even have to do much testing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, hate don't work and the lies come. Out of all them people that's doing all that slandering out there, each of y'all are upset for things that have nothing to do with what y'all are trying to make it be. But that's not new. In this exact post, because something made me post it today, right? Actually, I know what made me post it, because Amaretta had put up a post where she was speaking about what's wrong with what they call the black community. So while I was listening to it, one of the lines that I forgot about was what was it? False accusations. It was something to that effect. They're gonna accuse me of false accounts, right? And it just dawned on me that I spoke on this long before. This was in 2018. So now false accounts, false accusations, which isn't new, because even in 2022 I was dealing with that. But they don't remember. Y'all don't remember I fought them false accusations from 2022 all the way up to 2024. I fought for 2 years to the point where they were asking why you keep talking about it. And then what wound up happening? Otmos got on there and did a confession and said what really happened and that it was wrong and he was going off a narrative and da 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 and this person said this and that and she believed that and da da da. Oh, okay. So you don't think I'll take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more years? You see what I'm saying? You don't think we'll go 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 years and fight? Let me give you an example. How long has Pops been fighting? You speak of something you don't know anything about. He's been fighting for 23 years. They still trying to put out documentaries yesterday. We are fighters. They thought they were just going to be able to say something and that be that. No, we're going to deal with it and we're going to keep dealing with it. You see, only thing is, again, everything happened how it's supposed to happen. Now, you know, what you mean when you done? You were finished when you got off. You can't comment bang, though. You were finished when you got off. You were finished when you got on. When I started speaking to you in the Whopping and you couldn't speak back. So we ain't finna have no House of Who conversation. Who is a Nuwapic word? We ain't finna have nothing. You say you don't even know what this stuff is. Yeah, comment block is crazier. Roll back, aka Beezy. You know what I'm saying? And y'all need to let it be known, just as loud as y'all supported the slander, if you came to my DM and apologized for your approach, you need to let it be known. If you DM me and apologize for your approach, you need to let that be known. Because you was loud about the questioning. You was loud about antagonizing. You were loud about that. If you apologize, you need to let that be known too. You need to be just as loud. You see what I'm saying? Everybody is learning. Everybody was given the opportunity, but it happened like this for a reason. If you can see, if somebody can say something against me and you just automatically jump and believe it, first of all, I taught y'all to observe. That long ass call we did, you should have been observing. I'm not stupid. It's on record. Everything that was being said is on record. I'm not stupid. You see? Yeah, I see the subliminals. I see all of that. Everything. How it shows up. If you was in somebody's comments talking about facts, you already gone. Yeah, go check and see if you can get in the chat. You're gone. And if that's your folks, you got a decision to make, don't you? Because your folks gone, they gonna be on you saying why you still around. That's how this works. Let me tell you something. You should have been cut folks off. You should have been cut them off. But they wasn't nothing but dead weight. Same reason why I didn't want them around me. Same reason why I was like, yo, why you ain't even showing up? You need to show up. I don't even see you popping up when we talking about stuff, reading the scrolls or anything. You just a shadow on the wall, a shadow person. Now they got to look the part. What Pop say? Oh, they'll put the role on. They'll put the role on. But y'all need to go back through them photos of the last show we did and look at people's faces. Look when you saw all the sisters standing with each other. Look at the faces of the sisters, how people were laughing and smiling, and then one of them wasn't. One of them was looking off in the distance. Not just not smiling. I mean not smiling. You know, there's something beautiful about them pictures. Something beautiful about when you capture somebody's essence and it freezes. There's something beautiful about that. Something you can't make up because it's right there in real time. Right now, I don't even have to explain this image. This is right after I finish my 9-day fast. You look in this man's eyes, and all you know is he's serious. That's all you know. I don't know if you see fear. I don't. I don't know if you see concern about Zuin. I don't. I don't know if you see shame. You know they tried to shame me? They didn't know. Oh, you know, I'll go in more detail than what you trying to do. They tried to shame me, then all of a sudden it's uncomfortable now. How is it uncomfortable? You want to talk about, let's talk about every little detail, every little piece. If you want to talk, you don't want to talk about it no more? You don't remember this part, that part? How you remember this part, that part? It got different. You can't shame him. He not no liar, no deceiver. When he say something, the intention behind it is pure and expressed for a reason. How many people been on here and heard me say, yeah, I'd have been to the strip clubs. How many people heard me say that one of the travelers walked up on me and was a homeless man, asked me if I had any money. I didn't have no money. I had EBT. This is around like 2022, 2021. And at the end of the exchange, he said, what'd he say? Jesus was about his father's business. You didn't find Jesus in the strip club. Y'all don't remember me telling you how I was going out with my friends in them time periods, or that group of friends, and we would hit clubs or the party bus to celebrate everybody's birthday? Did I tell y'all that, or did somebody expose me? Did I tell you that? How many people remember me saying, I don't go to the club? Modern day, common day, I don't go to the club. But what I say, if I want to do club shit, I'll do what? Bring the club to me. If I want to do club shit, if I want to do a stripper night, I'll bring the people I know to me. I explain all this shit. So anybody trying to cap like, I thought Faise didn't drink. I don't drink. I'm not an alcoholic. I might sip. Didn't I explain that? I might sip. And if I still might sip, guess what I'm not going to do? Make no video talk about some stop drinking alcohol if I haven't completely stopped. I don't smoke marijuana. I don't do shrooms. I never done shrooms. I've hypothetically hit a blunt or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. But I don't smoke marijuana. I never could get with the drag of it. I could never get with the routine. So I'm not a weed smoker. So I can make a video say, stop smoking weed, because that ain't peaking for people. I don't watch pornography. That don't mean I never did. But I can make a video and say, stop watching pornography. Stop watching porn. Or however they do the little corn shit, which I think is corny. Right? But where my the alcohol thing? Boy, y'all better get the fuck out my face. Y'all ain't gonna survive. Get out my face. Let's pull your record. Let's pull what you do. Let's open up your bedroom. Let's look inside. And let's see if you throw on some clothes real quick and go and hide. And we have to ask you where you hiding. And you'll say you heard our voice walking in the midst of the garden. Shame. That's y'all, not me. You want to know what I was talking? The bedroom ain't nobody damn business. It's nobody business. So if you opening up somebody's bedroom, trying to shame them, let's open yours. Now you running. No, come back. What about what you got going on? I got questions about your bedroom. I got questions about your three-way relationship you had. Relationship with a man and a woman. I got questions. Where you going? I got questions. We all need to know. Why was there sex involved? We need to know that. You don't want to talk about it? So why would you attempt to jump in and badger me to provide answers to you about lies? If you were paying attention, I kept explaining that's a lie. But when somebody word going against yours, you don't got to question. You don't got to ask no questions. All you got to do is listen. When it's somebody word going against yours, you have to make sure that that shit is unraveled, because people going to decide like y'all was doing. People are going to decide to choose this side or that side. I don't care about that. All I care about is for the record. Let the record show. That's what the angels do. That's what the recorders do. We have Akashic records. We have Azarit records. We don't play about our records. What did the Quran say? The Quran was saying the records are being recorded in your body. We don't play about them records. Oh, you said that? All right, press record. All right, let's run through it. Tell me what I did per you. Okay, since you saying this, what about this part right here? Did you think about that? You said somebody did that. All right, who did that? You said, I didn't do it. You said the person behind you didn't do it. You said the person in front of you didn't do it. You said the person next to you didn't do it. Well, who did it? Because there's no fifth person other than yourself. You see, when you get people talking, first of all, emotion be spur of the moment. Logic outlasts that. You see? So logically, you would think, let me get this on record. And people will get caught in their lie. And then you have to explain. If somebody did something to you, you don't want to be around them. You're not doing everything you can to keep coming back, even when people ain't even here. Somebody did something to you, you don't want to be around. Somebody did something to you, you don't want to, you ordering the stuff that you said they used. You're ordering it for their birthday, and you there. Y'all better pay attention. So like I said, if you were under somebody's comments talking about some facts, I saw that. I don't have no questions for you. You gone. If that was your folks, you got a decision to make. Simple enough. If that's your folks, you got a decision to make, and you need to make the decision quickly, because there ain't gonna be no one leg in, one leg out. I told everybody on record, phase one is Nuwapu, but phase one is not Nuwapu. Somebody confused? I'll say it again. Phase one is Nuwapu, but phase one is not Nuwapu. Omari is Nuwapu, but Omari is not Nuwapu. So you don't got to be the fuck around me to get yourself together. You said you wanted to take this walk to get yourself together. And when I got near enough to y'all, and when y'all drew near me, I realized 90% of y'all ain't focused on getting yourself together. You focus on all this other shit. And then when you don't get your way, you spaz. You gen out. But we calculate, because that's what the cherubs do. They draw near, And when they can't get their way or they don't have the seat they wanted, they raise hell. But Lucifer couldn't just do it by himself. Iblis didn't want to do it by himself. So he has to rally up other angels to cause a rebellion. That's what y'all seeing. And then you ask these people, hold on, you saying a lot of stuff. What has Omari done to you? Because if you don't stop them in their tracks, they'll beat your subconscious down with a story filled with pathos, emotions, heartstrings, what wasn't fair. They didn't like that they had to sleep on this side of the room as opposed to that side. Okay, what did he do to you? Like, what did he actually do to you? He didn't do anything to you except encourage you, motivate you, show you love. Like if I showed y'all some of these messages from these people that are slandering me, you would be confused. If I showed you messages from these people that are slandering me, you'd be like, these can't be these same people. I'll just, because this don't have no name on it, I'll show an example of one of them. Happy birthday, Omari. This was recently. When? My birthday. I'm so glad and grateful to have met you in this lifetime. There's no other like you. Smile, check mark. You are so anointed. Thank you for all you do. May the Most High continue to protect you and guide you. Stay strong and stay focused. May this new year bring you happiness, solitude, and unlimited abundance. Have a great day. But now what? Now I'm a bad man. Out of nowhere, I went from this to I don't want women to be empowered. I went from this to slander. What happened? What happened? Tell the truth. Truth is, you wanted a seat that wasn't yours, and I wasn't going to disrespect my wife and give it to you. You wanted to be close to me. Look at this, look at this, look at the message. You could tell. You wanted to be close. I'm so anointed. All of that. How I go from anointed to any of this other stuff you're trying to claim. You don't just put that title on people. If this man is some abuser and all this other stuff, you can't. You see? So what are you saying? And then you block me and then start standing. As if people ain't gonna send it to me. But the only reason is because you wanted to talk on a call about your feelings. When all I was bringing you on the call for was to get on record that nothing happened to you. And you said nothing happened to you. So you cannot try to crucify a man based off of how you feel. That isn't fair. If you want to talk to a nigga and he walk off on you, you can't say he assaulted you because your feelings hurt and turn the world against him. If you want to put yourself in somebody else's seat, you can't insinuate that something was done to you because you weren't allowed to have that seat. Y'all women got to stop doing that. Y'all got to stop using this word abuser when it don't really be nothing abusive. Yeah, I was just looking at some stuff with my wife because I heard this word narcissist going around. You want to know something that the sisters don't want to talk about? Brothers, they don't want me to tell you this, so I'm going to tell you to go and do your research. Some of y'all in relationships now, and your wife might try to cover your ears, your girl might try to cover your ears. My wife was able to sit there and watch it with me. Let me tell you something. Brothers, get ready. This word that they've been throwing around, narcissist, go look it up. Go watch some videos on it. And what you're going to find may shock you, that it describes almost every woman you've ever met in your life. The narcissistic shit belongs to women mostly. And nobody's talking about it. Every narcissistic trait, when they don't get their way, silent treatment, that's narcissistic behavior. Brothers, do we deal with that? Yes. The women are the narcissists. when they want somebody to praise them, so they talk down on themselves, so you lift them up. Oh, I'm so ugly in this. No, you're not. You're beautiful. You're the queen of the world. That's narcissistic behavior. Go look it up. Everything that you've been thinking you are because you don't want her to go out to the club, that's her. Oh, the gaslighting of calling you insecure, narcissistic behavior. Go look it up. Don't believe me? As I'm watching this video, I'm like, they're describing women. I'm not going to say all women. That's not fair. I'll say they're describing mostly women. That doesn't mean men narcissists don't exist. I'm just saying, when I don't get my way, I don't do silent treatment. You see what I'm explaining to you? In a relationship, when the brothers don't get their way, what we got to do? We got to go to the gym, work out, come back home, ask them if they okay. When we get our feelings hurt, what we got to do? Check on them. You see what I'm explaining to you? When we get disrespected, what we got to do? Make sure they okay. You see? When they be mean to us, we got to make sure we being nice to them. These are narcissistic behaviors. And we put up with it and don't ever scream narcissist. You want to know what else is narcissistic behavior? Throwing around the word narcissist because you didn't get your way. If a man don't want to sit there and talk about your feelings, that doesn't make him a narcissist. Did you ever consider maybe you're annoying him? No. How could I be annoying him? I'm just expressing how I feel. Okay, so when the tables turned, then he wanted to talk about how he was feeling, and you got annoyed, and you got defensive, and you stormed off. What was that? What was that? What did he do? Now it's about him, right? Not what you did. You disrespected him. You invalidated his feelings. You walked off on him. You stormed off. You slammed the door. You gave him the silent treatment. You made him wrong for saying how he felt. Right? Okay. Narcissistic behavior. Yeah, now you a bitch. The brothers know. Now you a bitch ass nigga. We've been all kind of stuff, right? Because we were saying that's not right. You said what? Well, I said that's not right. This is how niggas be. That's not right. We don't even be yelling none of that. What's not right? You want me to let you go to this venue and your ex is there? Well, yeah, he's with ex. He's just my ex. Okay, well, let me come with you. Well, you don't have to come. Why are you being so insecure? This isn't right. This isn't right. You're going to put yourself in this position knowing that they're going to potentially be there. And then what happens? You think you're logical enough to perceive the future. Not understanding, you work off how you feel. Not knowing what happens when you see him is going to be different than what you're thinking in your brain. What happens when he walks up on you? What happens when y'all get to talking? What happens when one drink turns to another? What happens when my phone is being sent to voicemail? What happens when my phone is being sent to voicemail because you put your phone on do not disturb so my number don't pop up? What happens when you don't bring me up in conversation because you know you're talking to your ex? What happens when I don't exist because of how you feel right now? What happens when y'all leave the venue? What happens when whatever happens, happens? What happens when now you feel guilty? What happens when now, because you feel guilty, you need to reflect and deflect off on me? What happens when you get home and run to the shower and act like you have an attitude and you ain't in the mood, but you're running to the shower to try to get the scent off of you? What happens when the men know that? And then you come out and we want to ask you some questions. Hey, so what happened last night? What do you mean what happened last night? Well, I called, I checked on you, Text you. I didn't get no response. Sent you some messages, they were delivered. You never got back with me. I was asleep. You would sleep at 8 p.m. You never sleep at 8 p.m. Well, this time I was sleeping at 8 p.m. and, I was busy and I was doing this. And I was like, so you didn't have time before you went to sleep to text me and let me know you were going to sleep or that you were in safe or any of that. You lied and we knew it, but we didn't badger you for it. We just accepted that that's what women do. They say, you'll never catch a woman cheating. We done caught you cheating a bunch of times. You see? But we'll just let it slide. Some niggas will, some niggas won't. Or some niggas will get their get back in silence and play stupid. Some niggas will say, what? Charge it to the what? Every nigga know what I'm saying. Charge it to the game. You either gonna get cheated on by one or you're gonna get cheated on by the next one. That don't mean every woman. Any woman that's feeling like I'm talking about them is because I'm talking about you. Nobody's gonna say you gotta comment. Nobody said you gotta tell on yourself. But if I'm talking about you, you know I'm talking about you and you know what you did is wrong. And then that's okay because niggas, men and women mess up. What the wrong part is you tried to gaslight him into thinking he was crazy. He's not crazy. Narcissistic behavior. So stop throwing that word around because I'm going to start telling niggas to look it up and we can pull all that back. Now I see why Tupac went through what he went through and went from, I don't know, she said I was so too nice and I didn't get what she was saying I was too nice. Went from that to, man, fuck these, we don't love these. I get it. I didn't used to get it. I'm not saying I'm gonna start saying bitches. I don't see myself ever going that direction. Cause that's just not me. However, I feel you, nigga. Trust me, I feel you. You see? Cause it's different when you get your heart broke. Heartbroke is only 1 degree they talk about. Heartbreak is when you got blindsided. It's just when you start calculating the moves of these beings and you start saying, man, because a lot of times we grow up thinking we ain't shit because that's what the sisters be around saying. And then you start realizing, man, wait a minute. What? Why do you want to go out there with your shirt open? Why do you want to post on your story and all this other stuff and show off and you with me? Some brothers going through that right now. I'm grateful to say I'm just not going through that. But I know brothers going through that and they don't want to say too much. So they keep it inside. Why they don't want to say too much? Because they don't want to be called controlling. They don't want to deal with the silent treatment. They don't want her to walk out, slam the door, and not come home till Tuesday because she was with somebody else that's going to validate her demonic behavior. You see? They don't want to deal with correction. You correct them, niggas know, all right, I'm about to correct them, but this means that this is a 99% chance I'm going to get cheated on this weekend. It's evil out there. Yo, I'm not really in agreement with what just happened with that. Huh? I said, I'm not in agreement with what just happened with that. What? How about when you did this? Remember when you went to the grocery store and you left my pickle? What? I wanted pickles. Fuck it. I'm out of here. And you slammed the door. And we standing there like, I thought she said she pickles. And you trying to remember what the fuck you was even not in agreement about. Now you call it. You trying to figure out what's moving. Man, she talking to some nigga that's going to validate her demonic behavior. Some nigga that knows the game. What? He did that? Man, that don't make you. He shouldn't have said that. All the while he just waiting, and she put herself there, and then the cycle continues. But then they get on the podcast and say niggas ain't shit, knowing what y'all do. That I don't understand. That I'm seeing more of. in the sisters, and I'm becoming less tolerant when it comes to the sisters now. Because y'all know me, I've been on y'all side, especially since I was younger. But y'all women will really lie on a man. You will really do that and not care because of how you what? Feel. And then we'll tell you, you're doing this because of how you feel, not because this happened to you. If you saying this happened in March, how was you around this man, coming around, doing all this stuff, cooking for him, sending him love messages of how his music is affecting your life, and then all of a sudden when he removed you from alive, now he did something to you? Now he did something to you. And now, not only did he do something to you, he did something to everybody. So you want everybody to say it. But everybody come in and they have to put on record, well, he didn't do nothing to me. So you're lying. But this is how it happened. The women were disgruntled and they lied on Malachi. Does the public care? No. The public believes the women. Then it make it so fucked up because, man, all these women ain't tripping. They done been assaulted. They done been abused. They done been misused. You understand? Niggas done put their hands on them. Niggas done forced them, coerced them. All these women ain't crazy. All these women ain't making up stuff. There are sisters out here that are victims. And they'll be victims and they'll spare the man and move on with their life. You see what I'm saying? They'll just disassociate, go on and attempt to reinvent and bury their trauma until 20 years later, their husband that they done moved on with is able to have a conversation with them and they all come out. You see? So it ain't, I'm not saying the sisters is full of it. I'm saying the ones that's doing that, it's like fucking up the water. Cause then we shouldn't have to, but we gotta side eye any sister that say anything. But the men not even making it like that. It's the men that's coming out speaking is because somebody done lied on them. And they don't like it. You see? Somebody done said this done happened. So they like, man, she lying. Even though he don't know whether or not she lying. He just traumatized by him being lied on. That's why brothers shouldn't be quick to jump on the brother side. Just because a brother say a sister's lying, that don't mean she lying. And a sister shouldn't be quick to jump on the women's side just because a sister say she telling the truth. That don't mean she telling the truth. If we being truthful. But that's where the split come in. I just have to bear witness for me. Now I get what Tupac was saying when he was like, I can only be held responsible for what I do. If I'm in a position where there's a situation going on and somebody want to use that situation, I have to take responsibility for what? The fact that I was in the situation. I can't take responsibility for something I didn't do. But the real ones, we like, you know what? I shouldn't even been there. I shouldn't even been involved in this. For them to be able to use this person, to use that person, I shouldn't have even been involved. But then it make you think like, damn, this how they do it? For real? They'll really do this? Next thing you know, you don't even know what it's about no more. You see? They start with the allegation. All right. Then the person responds, say, let's deal with the allegation. Next thing you know, you're talking about whether or not he put his shoes on the wrong way. That don't have absolutely nothing to do with the, why you asking to be pressing charges? Excuse me, do you realize what you just said? And you're asking this person, why would they ask about charges being pressed? Did you realize what you said they did? You trying to act confused? What did you just do? You just did something. And these people's minds, even y'all people, some of y'all who are around me, y'all minds ain't strong as y'all thought, huh? Because all it took was somebody to say something. Your mind wasn't as strong as you thought it was because you got split up immediately. Some of y'all believe, some of y'all don't believe. Some of y'all know you ain't supposed to believe. Some of y'all have to look at what's being presented, and you wouldn't have had nothing to look at if it weren't for that call. You would have nothing to see. Like, damn, he asked her straight out, and she can't answer straight out. You wouldn't have been able to see that. You with me? So, hey, this is how it goes. I go from this to all of a sudden, I'm the fucking boogeyman. I ain't even laughing at the, everything I was saying. I'm saying, and again, when I bring up stuff like that, for people who might find it triggering, you know what I mean? Just remember, I'm not a woman, so certain things I won't overstand. So when I'm speaking on things, my intention isn't to be spiteful. My intention isn't to trigger you, the sisters. So if I said something triggering, please understand. I'm working on figuring out how to like approach these matters more sensibly. I just can't not approach it. So for all the sisters listening, if I said anything that was triggering, brought up any memory stuff like that, anything like that, I apologize because that wasn't my intention. I'm just speaking on things from a man's standpoint. If I haven't gone through anything like that, so if even if you believe somebody because you don't experience something like that, I don't even fault you for that. I can't relate from your standpoint. See, that doesn't mean you don't have your experience. I just can't relate from that. I'm not a woman. So I can't even relate to how it feels when a woman tell you something. You with me? So don't think I'm being insensitive. I'm just being as sensitive as I can as a man at age 27 right now with my experience. Does this make sense? Somebody said truth cannot trigger. Yes, it can. Where you at? The truth is very triggering. And even if you say truth should not trigger, that's subjective. You see? Because you can be speaking the truth and you trigger somebody's emotions. People should look more into what you mean when you say trigger. You can trigger somebody's memory or what they remember happened to them. You can trigger bad feelings that they experienced before just off certain words. Some of y'all just speak so loosely and you don't know certain words that you say might just be a word to you. You know what I mean? Like if somebody lost their family to gun violence, when you speaking about guns and shooting and all this other stuff, it might sound like just words to you, but to them, it might be traumatizing to have to go back and think about certain things. Like if you scroll past a post and somebody say, my mom passed away, you with me? And they crying, you might see that and scroll. But somebody who lost their mom, they might have to go right back to that moment. You see what I'm saying? So that's why they do stuff like trigger warnings. I get it. So I just want to put that on record that I'm learning about that side. Don't think I'm one of those men that's finna start doing a campaign of anti-women. That's not me. I like to still deal with these conversations that I see as important or vital to have. However, I'm not insensitive to the point of not understanding that just because I feel a certain way, that don't mean y'all don't feel another. So all the sisters in here, I'm not saying to respond. I'm just saying if you can't hear me on that, just in your heart, give me a little grace. You see, because I only experienced from being a man. And y'all brothers need to think about what I just said. Yeah. So yeah, all that slander, all that, we already knew that was coming. We knew that. But then it's like, why y'all be around me? What the niggas say? I know they gonna down me, but I'm just wondering why in the fuck do they come around me? Whose song was that? Y'all remember that nigga song? My cousin, one of my cousins named Adania. He used to love that song. That I just don't give a fuck. And I'm all out with it. The game ain't. What song was that? I know they gonna down me, but I don't always say all I wonder why in the fuck do they come around me? Some shit. We used to listen to that shit. That came around like 2006. Yeah. I ain't gonna let them. No, I ain't gonna let them. Ain't gonna ever let these haters get to me. No, 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 no. Won't let them get to me. Yeah. Why y'all come around me? Why is always people around me? And all of a sudden y'all break off. And it's like, bro, I gotta stop letting these motherfuckers so close to me. That's why I said in that song, I can't let nobody close to me. Not till I get where I'm supposed to be. My dumb ass thought I was supposed to be. Said, all right, y'all, let's start having some gatherings. Snake tails got the rattling. Yes. Stupid ass. I thought I was where I was supposed to be. Nope. I gotta stop letting people so damn close to me. Cause what you around for? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, man. So I came on here to address the minion running around. But he couldn't even handle it when he got on here. He said happy birthday to me. Oh, my birthday was September 20th, so I ain't gonna hold you. You a little late. You just got done reading The People of the Sun. Yeah, y'all stay in the books. Fuck all the other shit. Stay in the books, keep listening, keep learning the language, all of that, and watch how we change the things. We changing stuff. And I know some of the brothers that would hit me up say, man, I went through something like that. Somebody lied on me. I went through this, I went through that. I'm like, damn, you only be thinking we don't talk. We don't even be talking about that type of stuff. Niggas having to change their whole life around because you had a bad day or a bad feeling about something. Niggas had the whole circles done turned on them. That happened to me in 2022. Like I told y'all, I fought. They wanted me to shut up. They wanted me to stop talking about it, and I wouldn't stop. I ain't stopped talking about that 22 situation until I got it on record, which is on the Faise One Live archive, the confession of what actually happened. Then I said, okay, I can rest on that. I was gonna still be talking about it to this day until we got some strain on that. Don't play on my name. It's so crazy. I just had posted a song name. Like, don't play on my name. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? A lot of stuff you spoke about on really be coming to pass. I just was saying that. You're right. I was young, 2018 when I made this song, and a lot of this stuff happening. And when Almaretta came and made that post, that's just more confirmation for y'all to see what I've been saying. Look at how that happened. And she's saying what she's saying. And you know what everybody think about when they see that? Phase one. It's not over. Watch what I'm about to tell you. It's not over. Remember, he stayed in his lane. I gotta say something. For all y'all sisters who, I'm not saying you believe this side, believe that side. For all y'all sisters who checked on me, all of y'all sisters, because you remember this happened, all this was happening when I'm in isolation. So that was different. Like I was really just left with it. After we got off that call, man, that shit was on me. For all y'all sisters who checked on me, you know what I'm saying? My wife, everybody who didn't just leave me out there in it, because I was in it and I was fighting. You know what I mean? I'm like, do I need to cancel this? I need to take some time. I wanted to cancel the gathering. I want all kinds of stuff. I'm like, I can't believe they just did that. Like I wasn't even saying like I can't believe, like I was surprised. I was just like, man, they did that. Like as soon as I saw that, oh, you can't hear me. As soon as I saw that, my mouth went dry. Like as soon as I saw it happening, my body responded. My mouth went dry. My heart area was like filling up with light air. Best way to explain it. My hands was numb. I'm like, no way. Every time I was trying to speak, I had to keep drinking water. Well, there's no way they about to do this. Because you upset. You see what I'm saying? So all y'all who like was checking on me, firstly, on record, I'm telling y'all, what was said isn't true. It's not true. I did everything I could to get the facts on record to support that because it's just my word. But that wasn't true. You see what I'm saying? What was being said. Either way, because if I say that, then you would just have to believe me, and that ain't even Nuwapu. I'm just putting it on record. Y'all still checked on me. And when I was being badgered, like I'm doing my best to move on. Like, okay, that's been done. If they gonna do what they gonna do, we just gotta move how we gonna have to move to handle it. You know what I'm saying? To get the truth. How we gotta do it. We fight. You see what I'm saying? Even if I say this or that, the truth is we would have to fight. However, we would have to fight to make sure the truth get out. Either way, y'all were checking on me. When I was being badgered, when I was moving on, saying, all right, here's what we about to do, and they hitting me. Yo, I got a question about this. I got a question about that. Y'all sisters were jumping in, which I didn't expect. I'm not saying I didn't think y'all would do it. I just didn't expect that the sisters, how many of y'all jumped in? It was like, yo, give him some time. Like, that was a lot. It would be different if I ain't say nothing. I spent 5-something hours, however long, on a call, making sure anybody need to come in and get this record straight. We came in and did that. That took a lot. And I was in isolation, and I ain't had nothing to eat in 9 days, damn near. I was going through all of that, and they didn't have no regard for me. And I had all the regard for them and their music career and how to help them, how to support them, brought them to the studio. You know what I'm saying? Let them work with my engineer. Didn't charge them nothing to do it. Took care of it myself and told them, yo, we're going to put you, we're going to make sure you win. Just keep pushing Nuwapu. And none of that came to mind because of what somebody say or because you don't agree with something else is being said, that you don't really want to let it be known that that's the reason why you started acting differently with me. You see, I'm not overlooking that. For all y'all who did that, y'all were raised a whole different degree in my mind. Even if you DM me, you see what I'm saying? Whether it was a comment, DM, whatever, I saw you if you ain't let me just be out there by myself. So thank you for that. we don't really be seeing that too much. I was like, yeah, even y'all points was making sense to me. Like, yo, this must be a lot for him. Give him some time. Let him get his stuff together. Let's, you know what I mean? Let's respect his boundaries. I saw one of y'all say that, like, you know, this is hurtful. One of y'all said, this is hurtful to me. Like, this is hurting me. You, not me as in Omari. You were saying it was hurting you, what you were seeing, that the boundary wasn't even being respected. And it'll be different. I was literally saying, yo, just please leave me alone. I'm asking you to leave me alone. I don't want to be harassed. And you're going to keep harassing me? Like I'm not Omari no more because of what somebody said. You're going to take me through that? I already have to deal with what they said, and you're going to take me through what? Stoning? They already did theirs, so now it's your turn. You going to pluck my beard? You going to spit on my face? But you started before that moment. For example, I don't like asking people for no damn money. I like looking at the fact that, well, let's deal with it like this. When you have car trouble and you need to get somewhere, you was able to come to the people that came to Omari to get help, and you called them family, and you were able to get help. When you needed things moved, you were able to get assistance. So Omari ain't the only one who be getting help in them groups. And it's a million of y'all that can vouch for that. That when things needed to be moved, you could come to me. Only thing I cut was everybody every 2 seconds talking about, so can y'all cash up me for this cash? No. Because I don't know everybody's intentions. So we ain't gonna have it like that. If you want things moved for you, you come to me about it. That way ain't nobody abusing people. Didn't I say that? I didn't say nobody asked for money but me. The community aspect, I was saying this needs to be in place. Because we all here walking. We doing things even behind the scenes. to help what's moving right now and have been helping. So let's look out for each other along the way. So y'all come to me, some of y'all come to me, say, yo, I need help with this. Sometimes I just send it to you. But if I don't have it at that moment, I say, yeah, we'll do it. We go to the family and say, all right, y'all, one of my brothers come on, why they keep doing this to me? Why would even some of y'all just stand there and let that happen? Everybody should have been saying, hold on. When I say speak to my character, that's for real. So y'all, hey, we're going to stop what we're doing. Hey, y'all, let's help this sister out. She got this going on. Or you'll do it. So here's my point. So if I say, all right, y'all, we got this moving. I don't remember exactly what it was, whether it was for a birthday thing or whatever. I said, we got this moving. This was recent. Anybody that can aid and assist, do what y'all can. And you're going to sit there and comment, I ain't got nothing to say, and I got to take care of my rent. You didn't even have to say anything. That was your first slap or one of your first slaps. And you think I ain't noticed that. You didn't even have to say anything. You could have just allowed it to be. If you didn't have it, you could have just not said anything. Sometimes when people don't have it, that don't mean they don't have money. Sometimes they're just not, okay, in the church, if the plate get passed around, do I have to go there? Sometimes you just don't put something in the plate that time. But you ain't going to say out, I don't got it. I need to take care of my babies, me and mine. I got rent. You see? That energy I didn't deserve. But I noted it and I just kept moving. I didn't even say nothing about it. And then we come back around and we raising $500 for you. We raised $500 for you to help you with some music stuff. And you didn't ask me to do that. I brought you to the studio. Say, here, studio time. Record this song. We want to get you at least a super good quality song. I did everything I could. And I didn't have no control over whether or not the song got posted that week. And I put that information in. So because I'm promoting that people can buy the book, which has been sold for $9.99, because I put that in there and say, okay, if you want to, put $500 on it. What happened with the other $500? Why are you, what? I don't even understand this. You mean the $500 we raised to help you, that I came back to the family and said, they talking about 2 weeks. They did not tell me that initially. If they would have told me I can prove they didn't tell me. All this interaction is through text. I can go and prove the interaction. They never said, give us 2 weeks after you ready with the 500. I said, give me some time. We'll come with the 500. They never told me after you come up with the 500, we're gonna tell you wait for 2 weeks. Anybody that know me, no, I ain't finna wait for 2 weeks to do nothing. Ask my wife. I ain't finna wait. She said, duh. I ain't finna wait for 2 weeks to do anything. If I put in 2 weeks to vacate the premises, or 2 weeks to vacate the job, I'm leaving today. Because that's as soon as possible. That's Omari. Y'all know that. If I say we're going to shoot a music video to A Letter to Amaretta, that means we about to shoot that video Friday. I'm actually saying that because that's what's going on. That means we shooting it Friday. I'm not waiting no 2 weeks. Where Ty at? 1440 Ty, where you at? Every time you tomorrow, I want to shoot this video. I'm like, when you ready? I ready next week. I couldn't even fathom like next week. But I'm not him. So I'm like, okay. He'll tell you the truth. I'm like, all right, next week. Next week come. Yo, you ready to shoot the video? Next week. I even told him one time, I'm like, yo, man, I'm gonna have to take this shit over eventually because you keep telling me next week. See why I don't do that next week shit? Because it don't damn get done. It's too much going on. When you make your mind up to do something, you got to do it, especially when you're creative. Bro, you know what I mean? Especially when you're creative. Okay, let me speak for myself. Especially when it's me. You said repeat what I said about me and about paying my rent. No, you repeat what you said. You repeat what you said. Let's start there. You repeat what you said. I didn't say Aya. Did you notice that? I never said ayah. So whoever told you that, or whoever brought you that, need to look at the dog that brought the bone. And if you brought it to yourself, you need to ask yourself why. I never said ayah. So how about this? I'll raise you one. You tell me what you said about paying your rent. You tell us, because I never said you. You tell us what the statement was of why, when something was being raised, for whatever was being raised, you jumped in and said, I ain't got nothing. I gotta take care of my rent. I gotta pay rent. You tell me. I never said I said this. You see how y'all keep one by one. You can go and join your mate. I'm not gonna hold you. Your mate was under one of the comments talking about facts when the slander was being put out against Omari. What say you about that? What say she as she listens about it? Let her type. Let her type while her fingers betray her. For her to type facts when not only I was being slandered, the master was being slandered by somebody who said they was a Nuwapian walking with us. Ask your mate why she thought that was okay. Ask her why she's no longer around after that comment. You got questions? I got questions too. Ask her why she thought that was all right. And ask yourself what you gonna do now. Because I don't know why y'all think my corner of the universe is the only place y'all supposed to exist. You see what I'm explaining to you? Y'all can go anywhere with Nuwapu. You don't gotta be around me. Is this live? Are we on a public live? I want to put this on record. I don't have no compound with no lock gates, and Tamaray wasn't no compound with no lock gates. That documentary lying. Wasn't no children trapped. I was one of the children. We visited Tamaray weekly. We didn't have to be there. Y'all don't have to be around me. If you don't like what I'm doing and you're not able to, for one, bring it to the table in a respectful manner, you ain't finna get wrong with me. And you don't even know what this is, clearly. You see what I'm saying? Then why don't y'all get away from me? And if that means you gonna slander, do your job. Didn't I tell the other girl that on the call? I said, you know what? Just do your job. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. It was upsetting. I was upset. Right now, I'm not mad. I'm not. You want to know why? Because that's emotions. You want to know what people tend to do when they have emotions? They make irrational decisions. So maybe you made an irrational decision, and maybe you had a bad dream about it. Maybe I was there. I don't know. Maybe you had to see my face after and realize what I said Jacob, Judas. What Judas realized when he had a change of heart. But you still did your job. Judas did his job. It was written that the Son of Man had to be handed over. That was a part of it. So Judas did what he was supposed to do. We ain't mad at Judas. I'm not mad at Jacob. I heard Pop say he ain't mad at Jacob. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying I wouldn't be able to put in this time because I had to pay rent. That's what I have available is my rent. I don't know how that could have had you. Okay, let me explain this. I'm not saying no negative or type wrong energy. What? Check this out. I'm saying right now, you didn't have to say it. You didn't have to say it. Or you could have came and told me that. You with me? Because, hold on. Wasn't it you? I ain't even going to do that thing. Because I don't like when people do that to me. Like if I help somebody do something, you know what I mean? They bring it up. I ain't going to do all that. How about this? There are people who, if I find out you're in a situation and you trying to put forth to help what's going on with something, and you putting forth your last, what I'll do is I'll send it back to you, and then I'll send you extra. So that for one, whatever you actually needed that for, go handle that. And now here goes some extra stuff. Go get you some stuff to eat. Have a good day today. Here go 50. Here go 100. Here go 25. Here goes something. So I also tell people don't send no funds to no cause in the chats if it's gonna put you in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? If it's not something that's gonna be of use, you see what I'm saying? Not even of use. If it's not something that's gonna be feasible for you, then don't do it. So it ain't even about. We ain't gonna play the game of you don't see how that could be some. Yes, you can. You're a Nuwapian. You do see because Nuwapians are able to put themselves in other people's shoes and see other viewpoints. You do see. So we're not playing that game. What I'm saying is the truth is you didn't have to say that. You didn't have to say that. What note are y'all talking about? What note are y'all talking about? What's the comment? What's the note say? I just heard Michael Jackson, a song. I ain't even gonna tell y'all what song it was. I'm gonna let y'all guess. I just heard him say something. I heard his voice. Y'all call me crazy, but I just heard Michael Jackson. Michael just said something in my brain. Y'all want me to give you the melody? I ain't gonna say what he said, but I'm gonna give you the melody of what he just said. Y'all want me to? Because my brain do that. What's done in the dark? See what I'm saying? That's a subliminal. What you're calling the dark is my bedroom. That don't even make sense.
There is no song.
Oh my fucking God,
It's
bro.
literally Queen. I know what I'm talking about.
It's featured Michael Jackson.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So like I said, Michael Jackson, isn't he the nigga saying another one bites the dust?
No. That's Freddie Mercury.
So what is Michael Jackson saying?
I'm not.
Let me see.
Is he in the song? Like a.
He's featured in it.
Let me see.
Hold on.
Let me see. And then I'm gonna see.
This is a mashup.
It is,
Damn it.
it's-
See? You let her say it on live. So I was wrong. I don't give a damn.
Because I know Ice Ice Baby is under pressure and that features.
I don't care what you know no more. I don't
But
care.
another one bites the dust. That's just Queen.
Damn. So I want it to be right. But my wife is right. I hate this shit. Don't y'all hate when they right, bro? Like, that shit be irritating as fuck. Like, it don't even be that serious, but like, why you? It could have been anybody else. The song is not by Michael Jackson. The live paused and exited. It tried to spare me the embarrassment. My ancestors moved on my behalf, and I was rebellious. The song is by Queen. But I don't give a damn. I don't even care no more who said it. Michael said it in my head. Y'all ain't gonna tell me I'm the only one who thought that. Y'all didn't think another one bites the dust. Y'all didn't.
I think they know that.
No, it's some niggas in here. Y'all sisters probably be knowing what the fuck who be singing shit. We don't be knowing artists' full names.
So
That's y'all.
Everybody's just Michael.
Let's ask Michael.
Everybody with a funky bass line.
Michael. Bro, Ty.
Heavens no.
Carlos. Did anybody else think it? Nigga, you ain't know the teasers. You did not know there was nobody named Queen, nigga. Bro, is there anybody? Bro, somebody lie. Fuck the truth. Fuck the title. We don't care about none of that. All right. Call me BT6. He didn't know. See? He ain't lying. Y'all be making up your own lyrics. Did anybody think it was Michael Jackson? If you thought it was Michael Jackson, say yes. You don't got to lie. If I'm by myself, if I'm alone in my sorrows, I'll be alone. Did anybody think another one bites the dust is Michael? I thought it was Michael my whole life. It sound like that nigga, man. See, Deontay joined to help me. He don't even know what's going on. Say you just joined. I told y'all that this nigga is Gabriel, bro. How the fuck you hear this shit? You wasn't even on the live, nigga. That nigga Deontay is the angel Gabriel. He's sitting right in the room. He done got on the live from across the damn space station and done came in. I tell you, this nigga Deontay is Gabriel. That shit tells, I'm going to screenshot it because some of y'all think I'm lying. It say Deontay Durham joined. Yes, I did. What you talking about? I'm finna show y'all the screenshot, bro. This nigga Deontay just joined. Look at it. Deontay Durham joined. Yes, I did. I told you this nigga's a fucking extraterrestrial. The song, Another One Bites the Dust, Imani. I just heard, man, Imani, you knew Another One Bites the Dust was by somebody named Queen, or did you think that was Michael Jackson?
It's a band. It's not somebody.
Or some band named, see? Some band named Queen. Bro, I can't be the only one. I'm looking for Yes. Where the Yes at? Other than Deontay, that nigga, he's an agreeable extraterrestrial angel named Gabriel. He don't want to tell y'all. Nobody said no. Yo, Josh, you blocked. I don't want none of that negativity in my life. Talking about some no. Okay, Reem said yes. The one said yes, you can come to my party. It's the world negative, you're blocked.
She said that's wild.
Carlin said, you're not alone. I'm right here with you. Yeah, you could come to my party. You could come to my birthday party. Definitely thought that. Yeah, you come to my birthday party. Whole life, you blocked. DeWan and Kareem don't count. 1440 times blocked. I'm taking all out. I mixtape everything down. Crazy. Okay, what else? Wasn't it some white guy? I thought it was Michael Jackson. Exactly. He heard you call for backup. Yeah, that nigga came in like a warring angel. Y'all saw that, right? Can't make this up. That nigga came in immediately. He said, I did. I don't even know what happened, but he was watching on his other account. Man, hell nah. I thought it was Michael. Yeah, DeWan can come to my birthday party. I watched the Queen movie. That's how I know. Nigga, why the fuck was you watching the Queen movie? MJ remixed it. Man. I even started seeing a little dance in my head. Me too! Mandela effect. That's what I'm calling it. I refuse. We sure it's not Michael? Exactly. You can come to my birthday party. I'm tired of this stupid shit. Everybody want to play now. Everybody want to turn on me. Next thing, they going to add that in the slander campaign. And get this. He thought Another One Bites the Dust was Michael. So how is he... how he supposed to be some otherworldly being? You thought it was Prince? You can't come to my party. That don't make it better. Lock in, twin. Michael, stay on code. All y'all niggas who ain't on code, I don't fuck with y'all niggas. And if you SBI, you not no more.
Dang.
That shit crazy, man. Y'all niggas know y'all, man. Y'all know they get on code. Shit crazy. I was today old finding that shit out. I saw the little dance too. I don't know why I saw them stamping their little feet, holding their belt. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. That shit crazy. Let me find out. I never even heard the song for. Let me see. Somebody play the song. I probably ain't never even heard the whole song. My whole life has been a lie, bro.
It's literally one vocalist on the whole song.
But it's a band?
It's a band.
Somebody lying. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody might be telling the truth. 'Cause y'all should have seen her face. She looked so confused. Never mind, you right. I get it. It could be one vocalist in the band because other people gonna play instruments. I forgot they used to play real instruments. Yeah. See?
What do you mean, see that?
That's a. Let me see that. That's a Michael Jackson beat.
I literally said, so anyone with a funky beat is Michael Jackson now?
He's the king of funk and pop. You know?
No. Who is James Brown?
He was his friend. Who is this nigga?
Freddie Mercury.
No. Wake up, wake up. Who is this nigga, bro?
Everybody else is on instruments.
You not gonna tell me that don't even sound like Michael?
I can see.
Bro, I'm mad, bro.
When he goes high, I can see.
They cheated because in that exact moment, he sounds like Michael. Man, be quiet on some nut. And nobody ain't getting nothing to eat today, by the way, because I'm not. Y'all can do it. Y'all can order something to eat. He doing the breathing and everything.
That was a thing in the 80s.
It's Michael's thing.
There are multiple bands that did that, so they all stole it from Michael.
Yes.
No.
Where they stole it from?
They did it themselves because it's an 80s thing. Prince did it.
Get this away from me. Give her phone.
It's so cute.
I don't even want to talk no more.
Every song sounds the same, and every song was like 7 minutes long. Because that's when the crack got in the neighborhoods in the 80s.
Man, hell nah. Hell nah, bro.
Queen.
I don't. Dewan, you blocked, bro. So enjoy your last little moment typing to me. Man, damn, bro. It ain't gonna sound the same or as majestic if I say Queen was talking in my head.
We will rock you. That's Queen.
That sound like them niggas.
We will rock you.
That don't sound like no Michael Jackson shit.
Yeah.
See,
That sounds exactly
that's some
right.
white folk shit.
That's exactly the same
White.
key
That's
as
exactly
she
white.
said, "Everyone gone, everyone gone." It's the same key.
Don't none of that sound like Michael, but another one bites the dust. That line sound like him. We will rock you. Michael would never do no shit like that. God, he had to bite his sound to make no song like that, bro. Like shit made me mad.
There aren't even any. Well, not until the end. The instruments come in.
I'm never listening to that song again. I don't fuck with them niggas. I hate his mustache. His shoes, whack.
His style.
Whack. I hate that nigga, bro. I ain't never hated nobody, but I actually hate that nigga, bro.
What the fuck?
Who the fuck is this nigga think he is coming in here? What the fuck? Man. Either way, bro, I heard the damn song. Another one bites the dust. I don't even want to talk no more, bro. Like, y'all really sitting here wallowing over that shit, too? She was talking about done in the dark. Bro, just chill, twin. What is you doing? You ain't got nothing to do today? Was done in the dark. Like, bro. This shit blowing me. Is that, we're going. Y'all stop laughing at me, bro. Before I get mad. Stop laughing at me. Cause, alright. Damn. What else is a lie? I learned some other shit. That at your best, you on. That's a fucking cover. Aaliyah, peace be upon her. That shit broke my heart. I said, I thought that was a Aaliyah song. I just learned that last week. Do you remember at the summer solstice gathering, you asked the sister a question and she lied? You said, see, you just bore false witness. I know you remember that. Huh? What was the question I asked? Do you remember what question it was? Yeah, it's Aaliyah's song, but it's a cover. Like, she was covering somebody else's song. It's a few songs like that we think is them, but it's really like, who can I run to? That's not really them. Love that my brother in One Nation album go Rat-a-Tie on that beat. No way you just said Rat-a-Tie.
It's how you read it. It's rat-ta-ta-ta.
Oh. Cuz, man, they just made me watch this damn movie called Pootie Tang. I ain't know no such thing existed.
I knew that's what you were.
I'm like, they fucking with me now. They fucking with me now.
The cadence. I knew it.
Rat-a-tie-tie. Saturday.
He's never seen Pootie Tang before, what was this, 2 days ago now?
Yeah, cause what the fuck? And then as soon as it started going, I just side-eyed my wife like, what the fuck are you, what is this you put, why you indoctrinating me with this? She said, it's an experience. You just gotta experience.
It is a whole experience.
I'm aware.
You haven't even seen the best part.
I went to sleep on
I'll tell you.
No, I don't want to know it.
So the whole movie is an ad. That interview when he was like, I got a movie, and it's called something on the video kind.
That whole
That
shit.
whole thing is an ad.
That wasn't the damn intro.
That's the point. You had to watch it to experience it.
I hate this shit, bro.
The whole thing was supposed to be a preview.
Ride-a-latte, Saturday, Saturday. I'm going Atalanta on Taramate. On that ain't on the shade. You know, I'm like, what the fuck? And he was like enjoying it. I just was going to sleep. So I just went to sleep. I was coming out of isolation. That nigga Deontay, he was like, that ain't no shit you watch coming out of isolation. You can't just put no nigga on no shit like that after like 9 days of introspection. Ride-a-tie-tie. Take off my belt. What? Man, I should have watched The Knowing. But nah, I was looking for some type of shit, and I said, maybe this is about Pops. Like, because he used to have the hair slicked back and the purple in the belt. Maybe something. I couldn't think of it. There's another one of them black movies that I never watched because I wasn't told to damn watch it. Same thing. That took me, I was traumatized. That took me back when I went on tour with Montana 300. And we went to his spot, and he had a big-ass theater in his home, all that. And we were watching a movie. Like, you ever seen that movie? And I'm like, what is that? Do the Right Thing. I'm like, nah, I ain't seen that. What? Oh, no, you got to see that. It's one of the best black movies of all time. So we watching the movie. I'm like, he like, you catch that? I'm like, that shit not D-Twin. Like, what was to miss? Then there was another one, New Jack City. I'm like, what the fuck is that? You never seen New Jack City? No, why did I need to see it? Man, I'm going to show you. He put it on. I'm like, I didn't need to see that. It was Do the Right Thing, New Jack City. One thing I will say he put me on was Meteor Man. I had never seen Meteor Man. I was like, that's about the math teacher. You know what I'm saying? I think he might have got a little annoyed about that shit too, because I kept saying it. That was my movie. Like, you caught that? You caught that? Did you catch that? Did you see that? You saw that one? You see that? He did that. I was excited about that one. I walked across the edge of the seats on that one. I seen New Jack City. Yeah, you definitely were young. They wasn't building nothing by no jets. I seen New Jack City too with the planes, the little plane people. I was a kid. I gotta make fun of you because I just was embarrassed about what happened with the Queen shit, so I have to project. my insecurity about that on you. You seen that Weapons movie?
50 them.
Huh?
50 them.
What?
The Weapons movie. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh.
There's 50 them.
Oh, say it again out loud.
No.
Say it.
No.
You said 50 lemon them?
No. 50 lemon of them.
Oh, shit.
50 lemon.
I'm sorry. All street niggas, I'm sorry. Say it again. Say it. 50 lamb. 50 lamb.
I didn't say it like that.
Say how you said it.
No.
See, I'm embarrassed, so I have to
Yeah,
project
so now you're projecting.
onto you, because you said 50 lamb, and that ain't how you said it. Yeah, man, shit crazy. Where Pharaoh just went? Wait, what I had asked her? What I asked her sister and she bore false witness? Yeah, New Jack City. New Jack City got too real for me when a nigga Nino was like, your services are no longer needed. What the fuck? Or something to that effect. What the line was? Thank you for your services, or your services are no longer required in the community, and they killed them niggas. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Yeah, New Jack City was too real. Anybody can get it now? Yeah, I'm tired of this shit, bro. I'm tired of this shit. Another one bite to dust. No, I hate that song. I ain't even know it said in Another One Gone, so I never heard it. He was doing that to a lot of people he worked with. Oh, yeah, that's crazy. You feel better when you see I reposted a song on my page days ago. Love the song. What song? Oh, My Brother? Thank you for that. Yeah. Yeah. Anybody come to see you, Queen? Yeah, exactly. I would have been mad at hell waiting on it. And the next song, Another One Bites the Dice. I would have been mad at hell that nigga would have came out there. Boo! Tomato a nigga and they performing their own song. Copyright infringement! And nobody would have been with me, huh? It would have been me. That's crazy. What? And I'm watching. What is this? Let me know. I'm not telling you. It's a secret. But don't worry, because what's done in the dark comes to the light. Per some people, you'll find out eventually. My sister sent me one of these images from when I was in school. So I had to see it. You got to see it. It was a Mandela play. And I was serious.
You remember your lines?
No, it had something to do with trepidation.
Trepidation.
Yeah. Brothers and sisters, something, trepidation. Do the, yeah.
And y'all thought it was okay to paint your bodies? Like it's in the bush.
What?
What is this for?
The Nelson Mandela play.
And what part?
Well, you know he inspired all tribes.
Yeah, the tribes.
Yeah, I was Nelson and different. Oh, my bad. I'm talented. So I was Nelson. I was also some of the African people who were doing demonstrations. I also survived apartheid. There's a lot of stuff going on. I was one of the survivors of apartheid. I played a lot of roles. I got most best supportive actor or something like that. Either best supportive actor or main. Some theater award. I don't remember.
It looks like you're
Whatever it was, I was serious. I remember that.
Yeah, you were.
This is deja vu, by the way. Even the comment about the last Airbender. Yeah, you're blocked.
What in the world?
You were multiple roles. Why are you laughing? You're blocked. Anybody else? How's that, Lamette? Yeah. Like you got some lion chasing to do. Blocked.
See, that's why I said, like imitating the bush people.
Do y'all understand? Again, this is an African story with African origins. It didn't start with Mandela
It didn't.
or Winnie.
It didn't.
I'm about to get
So
upset.
that's why I asked for the backstory. I said, do you remember your lines for one? And two,
Nope.
what is being portrayed here?
I want my attorney. I want to speak to my attorney.
Somebody say you look like
I want my
Bubba
phone
Roll.
call. Oh, y'all joning? That's what's going on? We're not just discussing the picture. Niggas is actually starting to joan. Everybody's blocked. I give you mad power, respect. Blocked. Roll back. Blocked. Man look like a Nigerian babalawo. Blocked. Mandela effect. Blocked. He on his first hunting trip. Blocked. She has great questions. Block, 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 unblock, block, unblock, block. It's the eyes. Blocked. They getting off. Blocked. Hope it was worth it. Y'all ain't finna start playing with me, bro. Matter of fact, I don't have to put up with this. Let me just take my image down and go to an image that I know y'all can't roast.
Simba.
You deliberately disobeyed me, Simba. What the fuck? That nigga don't know what deliberately mean.
Not Cushion Spears.
You can't join me now. Anybody doing them laughing emojis?
Is that a slide?
With the thing, the little reaction, the laughing reaction on the side in the bottom right corner? Anybody tapping that one?
You side slicked your
You want to know what's happening? You're getting blocked. All of you. Earthbender forces? That ain't even nothing. You ain't nothing. That don't even deserve to be blocked. You ain't nothing. You at church? You ain't nothing.
Where's the picture where you're squinting?
You ain't nothing.
Put up the one where you're squinting.
You ain't nothing. Welcome to America. Y'all, yeah, exactly like I said, you can't join. Oh, these are flops. That would take y'all niggas so long, y'all trying to think of something. Ain't I fresh though? Almost. You could have did it. Flop. This on Halloween. Flop. Creasing the kicks. That's just heartbreak. That don't have nothing to do with nothing.
Don't it though, MJ? It looked like he got that side.
Not a
side
perm.
part.
Not a perm. Flop. Looking like dude off Let It Shine. Flop. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna let you know you're getting off. Can you get the side part? Flop. I ain't gonna say that to you. I like got a silk press. Hold on. Y'all gonna let the sisters out join y'all? They got a slit back. Flop. Is that a perm? Flop. You just asking questions now because you ain't got nothing. Andre from Victoria. Don't nobody know what the fuck that is? Flop.
Oh my gosh, he kind
He does.
What the fuck is that? Never mind. Because then I'm gonna get mad again. Are those shorts or jeans? Flop. Tight ass forces. How they
Somebody
tight?
was gonna steal them from him. You tied him up tight.
You did great. Flop. Silk press is crazy. Flop. Y'all ain't nothing. Y'all need help. Y'all need another image. Y'all need help. That ain't nothing. don't even know where the rest of them at. I told my sister send me on. She was too busy down enjoying herself. She sent me 8 pictures. So, let's see. I don't even got no more damn new photos. She was supposed to send me 8 pictures for. All right. Let me see. You can never roast me now. Yep. And anybody that's trying to roast me at this point, look at the middle finger. That's for you. Yep. Mighty quiet now. Real nigga shit. You can never roast me now.
What are those?
I don't got shit
Exactly.
else.
See, it's the boots. It's the boots.
Yeah, they Timbs. What are those? They're my sneakers. They'll never play the response.
They're my Crocs. That's the response.
Or he said, they're my shoes or something like that. They're my
I literally
shoes.
just said they're my Crocs. That's what she said. Butter's turning pale.
First of all, what is nigga looking at? What direction is he facing? Can anybody name the direction? That nigga ain't facing in no direction that's on the thing. Will I take a picture? All right, go.
That's when he was looking at that tree.
There's trees everywhere around him, and he ain't looking at one tree. That nigga's facing in no direction at all, except that direction. I ain't never seen nobody think so politely. That nigga is politely thinking. This is Blade cousin, Dagger. This is Blade cousin, Butter Knife. I'm trying to explain something to you. Hold on. If you zoom in, he ain't even touching his chin. That nigga supporting his underarm with his hand. Hold on. My bad, Flo. My bad, twin. I was getting embarrassed, so I had to project it. I had to project and turn on you. You didn't do nothing, bro. Some of y'all like, oh shit, he got pictures of me. Yeah, I do. I'm looking for him. Oh shit, who next? I found a picture of Ty in the Holy Tablets. They go Ty. No, don't get scared now because it's the Holy Tablets.
It's a holy picture. What are you talking about?
Don't get scared now. You ain't got shit to say, nigga. You don't get your free pops. And it's 626, niggas is spooked. Niggas ain't finna say shit. And it's 626. Boy, niggas ain't gonna say shit now. Matter of fact, yeah. Whoa. Yeah, take y'all scary ass on if I go get my big brother them. Yeah, I found Ty. So don't ever let him say, I ain't in the holy tablet. Yes, you will. Yeah, they be trying to be slick. Caught your ass. Don't nothing get past me. Call me the government. I really run this shit. Hey. How you gonna say fuck me on the government? Can you imagine yelling that shit in the argument? Man, nigga, fuck you. How you gonna say fuck me on the government? What the fuck? Try to tell you. What's the first sound effect on your mind? No, with this.
Oh, it didn't populate. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah! Whoa. Tell you. Rage, nigga, rage, nigga. Watch. Don't catch our ass slipping. Where's my super suit? Where's my super suit?
When you about to go to church and your mama slap all that gasoline on your face.
That nigga is the usher security at the church. That nigga security. Shit. Y'all remember Applejack cereal? Enough said. What? Hey, where you at? That nigga dressed up to commit an online crime.
That's actually pretty good.
Tell you something. Who else? I'm gonna find y'all in the air. Y'all in somewhere. Dun dun dun. Call me the government. I'm really running shit. What y'all thought about that album? I mean, the EP. Those of y'all who got it or heard it. The One Nation EP with me and Ty. Dun dun dun. Call me the government. I'm really running shit.
That whole album is like cooked out music.
Sure. I don't even know we can join these niggas, but we gonna find a way. Let's figure it out. It must be possible. With you all the time, through all the lows and all the highs. I don't know. If you could join this picture, you fine. You gotta be a hating ass nigga to join the photo. I can't think of shit right now. Look how y'all niggas standing and shit. Is that grass back there? You fucking rabbits? Nah, I need another one. This ain't nothing. That's crazy.
Dewan said the bros coming together, their eyes to take his state at night.
Nope. Tell him I said nothing.
I thought it was funny.
Tell him I said nothing.
What actually known? She didn't see me.
I can't join the sisters because they gonna put that on my case file. But I got a few of y'all in here that I could post a few of y'all. Huh?
When you all come to the door and you're like, "Can Omari come outside and play?"
They don't look like that. Whoever said that.
Yeah, they do.
No, it don't.
And children be rolling deep. Yeah, they do.
I don't know. Hold on. We do gotta address this. I don't know who I thought I was with this. It was different. It was 2018. I don't know what I had going on, bro. I had a song called Kisses. I was like, I'm finna blow. We gonna get out of the hood with this one. I'm so.
Really?
I'm for real.
I like that song.
It was a nice song. I thought that would be it. Yeah. 243 views.
We need that light skin picture. Yeah.
I don't got it. She should have sent it to me. I asked her to send out me the photos. My brother, with you all the time, through all the lows and all the highs. My brother, stepping on the line, we choosing God before dishonor. I don't think I got nothing else. Let me hear how that sound. We can discuss this. Whatever bro about to go do, it got done.
It was about to get done expeditiously.
It got done. And we don't know what it is. And we didn't see him do it. Nobody saw him do it.
I'm so sorry.
He walked past the mirror and didn't see himself do it. This is the most efficient criminal to ever live. And he stopped to take a photo so that we would know that we don't know. Look like he finna abduct the nigga. This nigga said he finna. He do it like a GTA 2 character. He look like a mod player. I ain't gonna hold you. An unlocked character with a hint. I mean, this is different. Guys, stop laughing at him. Okay, I'm gonna get off your phones. We gonna get off your phones. We're gonna get off your phones, twin. Now, hold on. Since we having this conversation, I want to ask y'all a question.
Oh my God.
Stop. Be quiet. Don't talk to me. I want to ask y'all a question.
How do you play Jenga?
Excuse me.
How do you play Jenga?
If you think the truth's gonna come out, just be patient. You don't got to do all that.
That's the straightforward.
Let me ask y'all a question. So, This little block fell off the Jenga thing. And somebody cheating ass grabbed the block because they said it was still touching the Jenga thing. Guess which gender it was. Because it was man versus woman.
And that wasn't our idea. That was y'all's idea.
That's a lie.
That was y'all's idea. It came from my brother.
So she grabbed a piece and said it was still connected. I just want to ask y'all, yes or no, is this piece still connected to the Jenga thing? Brothers, observe. Is it still connected to the Jenga thing? They were cheating all night. I'm going to tell everything.
That's not true.
All right, the one who just said it's not true,
The two that are saying...
watch what's about to happen. When I tell you what they did, they're going to deflect and try to bring up what somebody else did, which means, see, we just talk about narcissistic tendencies, right? Even in gameplay, they don't care. All right. The rules was soon as you hold on, we're gonna get this.
Chronologically.
We're gonna get this.
Chronologically.
Okay, the brothers are saying that picture. The brothers are saying this piece is not attached to the Jenga thing, but they said it was, and they moved it. They moved it and let it count. You want to know what brothers had to do? We had to take it. And we kept playing. So one of our brothers took his time observing. Well, let's establish what the rules was. The rules were the moment you touch the Jenga thing, you got 10 seconds. And after them 10 seconds, that's it. Next turn. Right? It was also said that if you go over them 10 seconds, they get that point. Meaning, like, we won. We both play a bunch of games. Okay. So.
Well, I didn't know what the penalty was. I'll say that. I wasn't aware.
You don't always know what the penalty is, but if you know what the rule is, you follow it.
All I know was 10 seconds.
Ignorance of the law is no excuse.
Excuse me. I didn't know what happened after 10 seconds.
Hey, you ain't even had to say you did it. You just you submitted to it.
I didn't know.
We ain't see. All right.
I denied it, but guess what?
All right, hold on. There's no but.
There is no
If you ran the red light, you can't say what about them behind you.
Guess what though? Keep
You-
going.
you-
Keep going.
there's nothing more.
Keep going.
You get your ticket and you
Keep
go.
going.
Yes, and you keep going.
Keep going.
So one of our brothers took his very sweet time. I ain't gonna hold you. That nigga was literally doing the thinker.
They said you could pick that one right there.
And nobody said
I
you
can
can't.
help you.
Look, because in the
Wanna
beginning,
pass your turn.
in the beginning, the rules were laid out. You get 10 seconds after you touch the Jenga thing. So nobody said you can't take your time, make a decision. All right, that was never the rule. So he took his time, made a decision. He took about 3 minutes because he took the whole Ouija song. So however long the Ouija song was, because they didn't know it was a second verse either. So they're like, you done took a whole song at the top verse. And I said, excuse me, song isn't over. So however long Ouija was, how long he took. And as Ouija was ended, he did his turn. They started counting down as soon as he touched the 10, 9. He was done by like 3 or 2. So here come my wife. She sit there, then move the piece. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And this is what you literally heard. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And she went on for another 10 plus seconds and then moved up. Like her piece was finally moved. And we were like, everybody looking at each other, the brothers, we like, yo, that's cheating. So game over.
You know what also was invalid? The move that you made. You can't pull from the top.
We're not talking about my move. We're talking about, did you make...
That was also valid because that was the point that you brought up.
All right, did I put it back?
I don't remember. I didn't see that.
You'll never remember when it's time to tell the
But I
truth.
didn't see it. I said I didn't see it. So
All right, so check this out. So then watch this. I saw it because it was me. So if I'm being accused, let me defend myself. I moved the top piece from the four. They say you can't move from the first 4 levels. I don't know that. I don't know how to play Jenga.
Okay, so there you go.
So when
You
I moved,
didn't know.
did I put it back?
You didn't know.
Did I put it back?
I didn't see that.
Okay, so then why are you still speaking on it?
Because you still made that move. And it was
Okay, after I made the move, what happened? You can't speak from here. Why are you still trying to say what you already said already? As if that's a part of the argument.
Because you left out your whole piece.
So now we're on my piece, which was irrelevant because it wasn't a complete
irrelevant.
move. Was it moved back?
Which still counts because you touched it.
Did I move it back?
Did you?
Yes.
Okay.
But you didn't see that part, remember?
I didn't see that part.
So let me tell that part.
But you didn't until just now.
I can't tell it. You want to know why we run it back? Because you keep jumping in.
No, I don't.
Okay, do your thing.
Because I just listened to you tell and recount the whole story of what I did. 0, 0, 0. Okay, and did I say anything? No, because it's true. I did go overtime. Now what? But your whole point was you're moving the piece when it was your turn. Just because you didn't know? Oh, okay. Keep going.
So the point was the Jenga thing. I don't even like that game because I don't like the name.
You know what? We have it downstairs.
Or none of that.
I've been wanting to play it. We got it downstairs.
I don't like the name. I don't like how it looked. It's stupid. And then anyway, they were like, no. So it was exactly what just happened here. We on the phone, so it was just worse because it was like we in person and we can't say nothing. We can't defend ourselves. But it would have been better. But hold on, didn't Deontay make us lose? And we knew we would cook because look.
You got up. You left.
I think we got the point, right? We won it in court. We got the point. So they ran the game back. So everybody doing it again. So we got the point. We did win. And we don't not have faith in Deontay. It's just, we could tell he didn't. He was new word to that type of game. Even his approach. One nigga, Yizzy, he was just, I don't know what he was doing. He was treating the game like a chef. He just whipping the pieces out. I'm thinking he finna like destroy the whole shit, but he just whipped it out, put it down. I'm like, okay, he might know what he's doing. But Deontay was a different thing. So when it finally got to the Deontay part, we just got up. I got up. I should never abandon him like that.
In the time of need. In y'all's time of need.
I should have supported him. I should have told him he could do it. But I didn't. I got up. And I walked away because I saw the way that the building was looking. I said, this isn't looking too good. So I left him. And as I was walking away, I heard the collapse of the tower. So I was like, yeah. And we were cooked. Nobody had faith. One of the other niggas was like, I knew we was cooked. The nigga Reem was like, I knew we was cooked. I knew it. As soon as it was his turn. He didn't have no faith in him.
He got quiet when it came back around to his turn.
Y'all got quiet because y'all ready to say that y'all won. We got quiet because we were terrified. It was two different type of quiets. Yeah, y'all can still hear me? Is it frozen? Yeah, but either way, I fuck that game. I just wanted to say that piece wasn't touching that damn thing. Yeah, that's crazy. But that's what's up, though. All right, man. So, I guess that's everything. We came on here. I ain't want to be on live all day. I did want to talk to y'all real quick. I'm all right. Everybody wondering if I'm good. I'm good. I'm all right. I'm planning ahead. Locking down. Really want to rematch. I'll let you recuperate. Man, y'all can't handle it. We need to be on live.
We can play on live.
We need witnesses.
Tua.
Because I don't know what the fuck.
We can definitely play.
And we need a moderator that's like a hermaphrodite. So, that's that. We still waiting on Buddy to join the line. No, he joined and he was like, what's going on? I was like, I spoke to him in Wapic. He was like, what's going on? I'm like, you don't know what I said? What's going on? I'm like, yo, all right, I'll ask you a question, so we start right here. But what's going on? So he was stuck. He was glitching. Yeah, someone who can count too. Like, I don't know what was going on. We didn't know whether it was 35 seconds, 30 seconds, 10, 20.
We had a timer.
So then that was y'all team doing that crazy.
Doing what?
Wasn't it though?
Sure.
See, no accountability. What did y'all do?
You wanted to tell your part after you told my part, even though your part happened before.
I didn't want to tell my part.
Exactly.
You said I wanted to. See? You know you fucked up,
I
right?
said chronologically.
You know you fucked up, right?
The account chronologically.
How many people coming through between second thing?
We'll all play Jenga.
I ain't playing a fuck ass Jenga.
Jenga.
I ain't playing Jenga in the White House. Mind you, one of your teammates said, I said 90 seconds, 100 seconds, never that. I don't give a fuck.
Convenient, Tom.
Can nobody on earth make me find out with my brother?
I see.
What you talking about? My nigga's innocent. I want to see collab with other there ladies go hard on the truth too. Like, you mean like work with women? I do. I work with sisters. I like Jenga. We might play it because MJ said it. Other than that, I don't fuck with y'all. Run me Cube. A good game.
Roomy cube.
Bro, who the hell is that? No, I'm finna get mad, bro. I don't like when people know shit I don't know. The
I
fuck?
don't know what it is.
It's a numbers game.
No.
How you play? Oh.
A bunch of who?
Okay.
Towels.
Towels?
Towels.
Tiles.
So
And what?
you have to sequence the number.
You got this.
Sequence the number order. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or any number, and it has to be the same color, and you have like the wild towels. Yeah.
Tour.
Man, no,
I
bro.
played that once in elementary school.
All right. Y'all want to bring board games? Y'all can bring board games for November 22nd. Y'all can bring y'all board games, but if I'm losing, bro, everybody going home.
We literally stopped playing a game early because he wasn't winning any points.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
cause what the fuck?
Oh my goodness.
Stupid ass game.
He said, what about this other game? We just got started with this first game.
I don't care. The point of me playing is for me to win. I'm a winner. I come to win. I'm leaving here with something. You can't play then. No, I can play. No. I don't care. MJ said it. I can play. And nobody can win except me. So if you want me to let you play your game,
You gotta let
send me your game. No, send me your game to research it so I can be better than you. And no surprises. Don't be doing that. For real, I ain't winning. We ain't playing. Yeah, for sure. See, niggas understand.
Oh, it's a nigga thing?
Yeah, whoever gets it is one of my niggas. Whoever don't get it, fuck them niggas. He said, that's crazy. Yeah, it is crazy. This how I'm raising my children when I get children. Ain't seen the Mortal Kombat rematch since the L happened. You blocked and you can't come. You blocked. You can't come, and I don't care nothing about your apps. Is that? I don't care. So that's not even a ticket no more. So everybody can come. Chess, the ultimate board game. I fuck with chess, but it's not really the ultimate board game. It's okay. I remember Sorry. Y'all remember Sorry?
Boggle. Yeah.
Black people didn't have Boggle. What's Boggle?
You have the dice bubble in the middle. You
Oh.
push it and it goes boop, boop.
Yeah.
You didn't lose the dice.
I never played it, but yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah.
Wait, you said the little Boggle.
No, I said the little bubble. There's a bubble with the dice in it, so you didn't lose the dice.
Let me ask you, did you say Boggle?
I said boggle. That's the name of the game.
Oh. Y'all remember Boggle?
Yeah, boggle.
See, niggas like Boggle. Sorry did start fights. Sorry started fights. Spades broke up families.
Uno burned down civilization.
Yeah, Uno's, yeah, it did. Uno burnt down civilizations. What else? Talk was some young nigga shit. Y'all remember Talk?
Trouble.
Talk was some young nigga shit. Like, didn't nobody even know what we were doing. We were just making up shit. You said Trouble?
Trouble. It's like Sorry
I think I remember Trouble.
too.
Did anybody understand backgammon?
Yes.
I ain't understand that stupid shit. What else? Checkers, that was regular. That was like regular shit. Like, you ain't got nothing. You got checkers. You can draw checkers. I'm a sore loser, too, so let me win. Yeah, but I told y'all can't say nobody be making, like, come on now. In my music, I say I'm a sore loser. I blow it down if I don't win. I almost knocked down the tower when I realized it wasn't in our favor. Nobody gonna stop me. So, at least I'm honest about it. Bowling would be legendary. I don't think we can handle bowling yet. I don't think we can handle it yet. Not everybody. A small group tour. So I heard you. I'm noting that. Small group of maybe like 9, 10 people, possibly. But everybody, no. Animal chess. What's animal chess? Niggas hiding cards. Oh, Uno. I did that and my wife told on me. Ultimate betrayal. I thought I had a rider. Yeah, I thought I had a. She ain't know. Like, you can't do that. Like, what? I'm like, hold on. Why you? What I said? Why you opping?
You did it in the most obvious way.
No, it wasn't obvious.
Yes, it was.
Nobody saw it until you. But did you say something? Exactly. Was you playing?
No.
Exactly. What you saying? Like, you were opping. Nobody didn't say nothing until you said, like, oh, you hiding cars? I'm like,
No, I said pick.
no, until you said it. Then they were like, oh, you hiding cars?
Okay, so
I'm like, bro, you opping, twin. Like, why you did that? Twin, that was ultimate betrayal. It don't matter if I would have stuck that bitch in my pants. You probably be, you know what I'm saying, helping me stuff that motherfucker in there.
Well, if you stuffed in your pants, I'm not gonna say anything about that because I don't want to touch that.
You still, see what I'm saying? That more op shit. That more op shit. I'll never do that again, though. That was an opportunity. Shit, please. You remember the spade tables? Where the niggas at? Spade table, you cheat all the time. Fuck is you saying? You cheat, that's the thing. And you cheat with your folks, especially with your girl. You make sure she on point, you know what's going on. Everybody gonna cheat. You just gotta do it slick. They will cheat all the time. But if a motherfucker say, or blow, or make it seem like you renege or some shit, oh, well, you just opt. Yeah, you on. Spades, you gotta cheat. I know what I'm talking about.
Cheating is a part of the rules, huh?
Exactly. It's a part of the rules when you with your partner, like, you know what I'm saying?
Half of us don't know how to play, so.
Yeah, now you know. You see me hiding cards, you don't say nothing. That's in real life. That means if I'm in the store, I get caught stealing shit, you're gonna be like, you know that's not right. Like,
oh,
what the
he's
hell?
stealing.
Yeah, like, what? That's breakup material. Like, nigga be done fell out. You did. You were like, oh, he's stealing. Like, he's stealing to win.
How you gonna cheat during Uno?
That's a simulation. You don't know what I'm saying? Like, oh no, don't opt block, never, ever. Yeah, that's the code. You'll never show no type of integrity when it comes to this type of shit.
I see.
You know what I'm saying? I'm nothing all your cheaters. Yeah, I don't give a damn. Shit, when it comes time, we gonna win this shit, twin. We gonna win, twin.
Without integrity.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna wink. We gonna do all that.
Scratch your nose.
Hey, you saying, yo? Glue cars? You don't know how serious it get till you had that stick of glue and you get the glue on your cars. Well, I need one less card to the motherfucker. Get $200 on the line. Hypothetically. What the fuck is a loss? Yeah, what the fuck is a loss? We don't do that. The hell, even if we did lose. We didn't lose. We just took a break from winning. What the fuck is you saying?
We let y'all win.
We pause until next win. Telepathy games. Yeah, the telepathy games were different. Telepathy game was different. In one of the games, I was telling everybody, like, you know, what their number was, and then when I say their name and all that, I ain't giving y'all all the sauce, because remember, these telepathy games and psychic games don't exist out here. And I don't want the wrong people getting this shit and trying to twist it and pervert it. They do that every fucking time. So I ain't giving all the sauce away. Y'all do that if y'all want to. But one of the games, I'll tell it like this. One of the games, people were hearing me say a prompt that I wasn't saying out loud, but I was saying it with my mind. And they were responding as if I said it out loud. And then I was having to show them, and I had people around me who were close enough to see I wasn't opening my mouth. I wasn't saying nothing. So that's real. They bear witness to that. Another one, you know what I'm saying, I had people have to say a specific word when I came around and either hold it over their hands with my hand or didn't. And then the people who had that experience, they had to sit through that and see whether or not they were going to feel me come by their hand and all that. And I went and stood over by the door. After I told them, I said, everybody close their eyes. And Reggie said, go. I went over to the door, stood there, and that's, you know, everybody was saying out the word as if I was touching their hand. And then when I told everybody to open their eyes, they're like, man, hell no. I said, I've been over here the whole time. When I think Sunday, like, wait, you were over there the whole time? I'm like, yeah, like, I've been over here the whole time. So who was touching my hands? Exactly. That's that type of shit. So I don't even just play telepathy games. I play interdimensional games. Yep. Game plan. Yeah, it's all good. We better make that happen, MJ. What are you talking about? I'm on MJ team. Man, listen. Y'all better know what all this shit about. Better know what it's about. I'm going, everybody. Y'all have a good night's rest. I got some good laughs tonight. Love y'all. Love you back. The center act jumped me in 14 for you top playing Malachi. I got to run that back. Robert. Robert, Omi. I'm lying about Jenga. Man, I wasn't lying about Jenga. Y'all know what happened. It's the game. Y'all gonna say whatever. All is one. Love y'all. Love you back. I was in a cell. That's what I was running my cell. I drew this little picture. There's a tree falling. It look interesting outside. Weird grass. That was another thing when I walked out of my isolation. When I looked up in the sky, it was all pitch black. I was like, I want to go outside. And when I went outside, I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to go back inside. Everything a little different. Everything feel different. Hey, shout out Amaretta for saying what she said on that story. I don't know where it came from, but she said it. If y'all ain't heard it or read it. She like, I think the black community is fried as fuck. That's crazy. Everybody's slow. Damn, that's crazy. Everybody shaking ass, getting drunk, killing each other, and having babies in poverty with broken homes. So the cycles continue. This shit sad as fuck. Being gangster is not cool no more. Who the fuck want to be dead at a young age or locked away in the fucking cage and gotta depend on people for years? This shit stupid as fuck. Or stupid, wake the fuck up and stop beefing with your own kind. Motherfucker be so ready to say smoking on an op pack. Then when it get down to the point of the beef, it don't even be about shit. Where the love at? Where the support at? Where the beautiful families? Where the millionaires? Where the doctors? Where the lawyers? Everybody want to be grave diggers. I guess everybody want to get the littest in the club. Shaking my head. When really motherfuckers need to be paying attention to what's really going on in this world is a whole nother war we need to be preparing for. But instead we at war with each other. Shit just dumb as fuck. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, this shit changing, ain't it? We don't listen to killing music no more, 'cause that shit really dried up. Hey, you talking about? It happening, ain't it? It changing. I told y'all, the truth gonna outlast the lies. Remember, they blackballed a nigga for this in 2018. All I did was just basically say the same thing she said. I guess I was just saying people names and shit. Or showing people images and all that. I wasn't even saying names in this song. I was just showing images. They blackballed me then. They started talking about me then. Started putting money on nigga head then. I'm like, damn, I ain't even... And the shit wasn't even getting that many views. It had like 4,000 in a day. I guess that was like big at that time for me. And then they just kept growing. But they blackballed me for that. So, I'm ready. If you listening, y'all go ahead and put this, what you call it, y'all, what you saying, sound bite. I'm ready to be careful, because when you start talking like that, they don't like that. You think they already trying to sleep on you, think they already trying to hold nuts. The moment you start talking like that and speaking the truth about things actually going on in the community, that when they really gonna try to block you from everything. No podcasts, no interviews, blogs, all that. They really tried in to stop you from getting anywhere. And that come from up there on top of their hill, if you know what I'm saying, where their eyes sit at. So just, you know what I mean, keep your eyes open, keep moving in truth. And you want to know what you do. You want to know how you fight it. You can make a story post, put that shit in the music. Then they can't stop you. Put it in the music, because you got people out here that's making that same shit, pushing that same type of information. Put people on that same type of timing. But they're gonna try to definitely roll on you now. When you start speaking like that, just be ready. But we ain't scared. Let the truth be told. Is it really the truth though? Blocked. Well, okay. I ain't gonna block you yet. Try to be a little more lenient.
That's not
You, huh?
I said, that's not funny.
It was funny. Is it really the truth? Yeah, but it's like I don't like what you said. Dude, can I express myself? That's all I got, right? I don't like what you said, and I don't like what you said. Like, I don't like that. That's why I want to block you. Like, but I'm also trying to hear what you're saying. So I'm about to pull you up. I'm gonna see if we can talk. But I really want you to know, like, I just don't like what you said. But that don't mean I'm gonna hate you or nothing like that. And I'm really trying to mature my answer and response for this situation. Asking if it's true. So I just sent you a request. Go live with me, talk to me real quick, so I can see where your head at. You know how to do it. So when you see the thing pop up, you just be like, accept. It's gonna be blue. They make it like that so that the contrast allows for you to better find it. It'll be more convenient for you to, okay, it says you're unable to join. Well, I ain't gonna block you right now. Like, Don't come on here. Don't come on here playing. Don't come on here playing. Don't come on here playing. Is it true? And if you us, you know it's true. Are we gonna admit that it's true and change? That's a whole different thing. Now I want to talk about this before we get out of here. All the chosen ones had a weird dream last night. If you had a weird dream last night, just comment the word yes. And I mean, when I say weird dream, I mean like the dream was weird. You have odd dreams every now and again. Dreams don't always make sense. If you had a weird dream last night, and the only reason why I'm asking this, so don't come in here capping, is because I went on Bedell's page, and I might have seen it on his story, where he said, so everybody had a weird dream last night. And I was like, wait a minute. Other people had a weird dream? Because I haven't had a weird dream in a long time. This was a really weird, odd dream. You see what I'm saying? So when he said that, I said, other motherfuckers had a dream like that. So I'm not calling y'all motherfuckers, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all had weird dreams too. All right. My weird dream, I guess maybe we the chosen, so I guess we got to talk about it, right? Maybe it's some puzzle pieces. Because the time is running out, so maybe they communicating with us so we can get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? My weird dream was as follows. Firstly, I don't remember most of it. Secondly, you remember certain pieces, right? Okay. Right hand to the Most High. My weird dream begins in my memory. I'm being given a bag of chips with like some big wrap snacks. And I'm being told about some people who I know in that world are big artists that have a studio down the street somewhere in a downtown location, city area that I was welcome to come in and meet with and talk with and do music with. And in my mind, I'm like, hey, them folks know who I am, da-da-da-da. They were big artists. So I went to the studio. It was a big place, big location downtown. And I went in, and the door was closed behind me. As soon as I walked in, I saw what looked like a mirror maze. It was a maze of mirrors, like a mirror museum. How you see different people walking through and you try to see all these, and there's a whole bunch of images of these people in clown suits and theater suits and leotards and shit running back and forth like a musical. I was like, what the fuck? And I was standing there looking at it, and I still had the bag of chips in my hand. I said, yeah, this shit weird. So I turned around, and I was about to walk out the door. I opened the door, and there was another room. The room that the door I walked through to get in the building was attached to an elevator. So as soon as I walked through, the way they did it was they distracted me with the show that was happening in front of me, and I was slowly being descended into some lower levels in the building. So even when I wanted to leave, I couldn't leave from there because the exit disappeared, because it wasn't even a real, just no building you walk in. It was an elevator disguised as a door that you walk in. So now I'm trapped. And it's a bunch of older white men that look like they golf that came in, and they had metal rods. Like, you remember them scooters we had when we were younger, when we used to swing the scooters around in a circle. I don't know why we all did that shit, but we fucked up. Everybody fucked their ankle up. We trying to figure out what's wrong with us now. Okay. Remember that? Yeah. Anybody, if you ever gashed your skin with that damn scooter, I guess that was the mobility part that the devil put out there to fuck all of us up. They have us limping when we walk, and you know what I mean? They try to figure out why generation such and such walk this way. It's the fucking scooters they gave us. Either way, if you remember the bar that you slide out, right? Which I don't know why all of us fucked our shit up to that point, but we was able to slide the bar out. Remember, we rode the shit out of them. Eventually, we fucked the scooter up to the point where the bar roll out. So remember the bar? Okay. Yeah, see, your ankle got gaseous? Mine too. We all the same. I don't know why we all wanted to do that shit. We couldn't just ride the scooter. We wanted to put the front wheel down and circle the shit around in circles and see if we can keep jumping over it. And we bled out. That was our story. So if you imagine something like the metal bars, it was a bunch of white men that came in and they were throwing the bars at me like full speed. And I was getting hit with them. And I had to dodge them and run. And there was so many of them niggas, which wasn't niggas, so many of them carcuzoos throwing the shit at me. And it was a joke to them. So I spoke to someone who was supposed to be like the tour guide of the building that brought me in. I said, this is what y'all do. Y'all trap people and y'all abuse them. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all beat them up, da 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 da. And she was laughing and smiling. And then that dream shifted to a TV show where people was cooking some weird shit in some weird place that was elevated on some hill that looked like the Nerf ball game. Remember you put the Nerf ball game and the net roll back down? It looked like that, and they was like on some show, and they were cooking, and they were talking shit about certain things, and it was weird. But the dream, all of it was weird, even down to I was running in an alley. I was running downtown in an alley, and I was being chased by some things I didn't understand what they were, but I had to get away from them, and I had to keep hiding in certain parts but I was being chased. So if you were being chased in an alley of any kind or chased, so was I. If harm was coming to you in any type of way, I experienced the same. If you were tricked in any type of way, I experienced that. So it's certain things that I think all of us experienced in different ways, in different categories. And I'm only talking about this again because I saw Bedell speak on it, which made me think it could be a possibility of some type of syncing up with certain people in particular. So I don't know who or why. I'm not professing that I can interpret dreams or anything like that. I just think it could mean something. Sometimes stuff like this happens, but there's been no talks of dreams being weird or nothing like that recently. For everybody to wake up and say I had a weird dream, the first thing I said to my wife when she came in to my room, I said I had a weird dream. So when I saw that, I had to speak on it. What was yours?
Mine was the music. I don't remember all of it either, but it was music in there. And I remember getting up singing, and it was you and Government.
Mm.
I rose singing that song.
In the dream or from the dream?
From the dream. And this wasn't Last Shadow, but the things chasing you, I experienced that a couple shadows ago, and I don't know what they were.
Where were you?
It looked like if the world in those movies where the world ends.
Exactly, like Oblivion, post-apocalyptic scene.
And we were on like some beams, like on a bridge.
Yep.
And they looked like not spiders, they were big.
Yep. I don't know what they look like. For me, go ahead, I'm listening.
And they were chasing us, and then there was another one where we infiltrated something. And I remember who it was. It was the Howard.
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing your brother. It was Deshaun. Me and him were like the people who were the targets.
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing your brother. It was Deshaun. Me and him were like the people who were the targets.
Mm-hmm.
And we were going into like this something with Hollywood. And we went into their some type of ritual thing that they were doing. But it wasn't just us, it was all of us. And we took over the whole thing.
So somebody else said that they were running from some beings in the alley. Somebody said they tricked them, made them feel like they were safe and they wasn't. That was my situation. Because I was blindsided. You know what I'm saying? I walked in thinking it's a studio, even though you're aware of certain things, but then it wasn't no studio. It was an elevator that took me down into an abuse factory where they were throwing metal rods at me. That's all I could call it. You know what I mean? And I felt the impact. They were like chucking them bitches. As you know, I'm running in the alley and there's some show that's going on, some cooking show. but I was running from something. And I knew I had to get away. Also, mannequins. I saw still lifeless bodies. And some people's bodies were like goo. I saw that. So I'm just trying to think of other things. It was daytime when I was running. It wasn't nighttime. So I don't know. Two shadows. My dream was infiltrated by an FBI agent that been watching me since a girl. Yeah, I don't know. There's some other stuff going on. I don't know what though. Whatever was on something negative, I kept waking up, taking like full-fledged conversation or talking, angry about something, kept waking up, going back to sleep. You got to work in the AM? That probably what it was. Yo, that was bad. I had a dream I had looked IP address of the gathering on some sort of 2D, 3D map, and I seen a gated uh, big white with a long burgundy brown driveway, and seen white stones like a graveyard all around. Weird dream a couple days ago. I was in some. Can I just say something? Y'all not following direction. I said last night. It's on the screen. Well, last year I had a weird dream and it was I slipped on a mop bucket. Yo, last night. Last night. You see those two words? Last night. Did you have a weird dream last shadow? Before today when you woke up. He said, well, last week, 15 years ago, I had this one dream. Weird dreams happen. I never experienced where so many people say they had weird dream at one point, and so many people in so many different circles that people are speaking out on it. I don't know what that is. However, should I say it? Because if I say it on public record, I'm crazy. What's today?
Wednesday, the 29th.
I ain't gonna say that shit. Nope, you ain't getting me. Nope, I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna let people fill in the blanks. I will say it's the 29th. I'll say that. It is the 29th, so I'll say that. Now, niggas gonna make whole TikTok videos off what I just said. I just gave them a clue. One I don't remember, but other one was weird, but not a chosen. Weird is why fuck I dream about that. I didn't feel chosen in a dream. I felt selected and abused. Yeah, isolated and pointed out to be stoned by metal rods. What's around the corner? No, I don't think it had nothing to do with no Halloween. All right, here's my theory. And y'all know I don't talk like that, so you gotta read. Here's my theory. It could have something to do with what the fuck is moving through that solar system. And the date that they gave for the 29th of when movement will be happening in a certain way out there. In retrospect, it reminds me of that. And its connection to the sun and potential connection to certain people that are here, if it's possible. And it could be messages being sent directly to people that a weird dream be had. So the weird dream would be one of the ways we could identify one another. I'm not saying that it's the answer. I'm just saying that there's a possibility. You hear what I'm saying? So my theory is that it's a possibility that he reached out that way through a weird dream, so that only those who have the weird that happened in The Stand, the movie The Stand. That was the scene from the movie The Stand that all of them was saying they had weird dreams, wasn't it? I think Mother Abigail reached out to some people in dreams in the Stand movie. It's a movie. We got to find the movie. There's a movie where everybody was waking up and was saying they had a weird dream. They're like, wait, you too? Yeah, I had this weird dream. Wait, you did too? And everybody was saying, like, hold on, you had a weird dream too? I had the same dream. What movie was that?
Wasn't that the movie that I was just talking about the other day with Nicolas Cage? Because he wrote like a study or something, or what do they call it?
Oh, Dream Scenario.
Tua.
Tour. And that was about but it was another movie where it happened. That was about a person. Everybody dreamed about the same person. It's another movie. It might have been The Stand. I know this one. I think it's The Stand. Yeah, I think it's The Stand.
An author, Stephen King, post-apocalyptic vision of a world decimated by plague and embroidered in an elemental struggle between good and evil. The fate of mankind rests on the frail shoulders of 108-year-old Mother Abigail and a handful of survivors. Their worst nightmares are embodied in a man with a lethal smile and some Google. That's The Stand.
Yeah. A weird white man. I saw him.
That's also
Hey, look, and the skies is different. Everything different lately. All this after I come out of isolation. I had a dream something being grabbed. I was under a spell. My dream was weird, but I didn't get harmed or chased. My dad was trying his best to feed me stuff I don't eat. Yep. It was food. It was anybody had the mush mouth effect? Anybody experience a mush mouth effect? Like you're trying to speak, but your words are mushing. Yeah, there was I experienced a mush mouth effect. Like you're trying to talk, but like your words are turning into slime in your mouth, so you're not able to open your mouth much and speak. Not restraint, but it's just like it doesn't feel natural to speak. Anybody experience that? I'm trying to partner all this together. I'm talking about last night, by the way. Still last night. What about the colors? Was it colorful? My dream was colorful. It was a whole bunch of colors. Vivid, too. What about dread? Was like there a sense of dread behind it? Like not dread like fear, but like dread like something going on, like something's happening. So I'm not saying like dread, fear, or dreadful, but like anxiety, but not anxiety, kind of. I had a dream I was fighting against oppressors on a tall hill full of trees. Me and my people were helping a guy get away from the police. It was daytime. Since the dread wasn't colorful, yeah, mine was colorful, especially the outside the studio. And I'm trying to remember what the artist's name was. I swam away and it was moving with me to the center of the lake. Deontay, you had a dream like that too? Like the feeling something coming? Yep, I experienced that. Feel like I had to get up out of there. Like get out of not just the place, the dream. You think because I missed last night's sleep, so I'm here to hear the message. Mm. Yeah, I feel like I had to get out of the dream. Like, and when I got it, when I rose up, my wife walked in. I said, I had a weird dream. That's all I could really say because it was that weird. The feeling was weird, not even what just happened. Things where it happens on the mental plane before it seeps into the physical. That's possible. Something could be coming. I was getting trained for something. Yep. I had that feeling. Like a simulation, like you was placed there.
Mine was in school.
You was at school. What happened in yours?
I don't remember a lot of it. It was a group. It was me. It was like so my charter school had just one big long hallway. You walk in the door, you walk to the right, and it's just one big long hallway. And the hallway roof was gone, and it was just open sky. And all we were doing was sitting in the hallway, and it was like they were talking, and I could hear them clearly talking. And when I tried to talk, it was like cotton mouth
This last night.
too.
So a few things also could happen. They could have released a signal. It could be a signal, or this could be an attack. It could be they could have tested a weapon. They could have tested a weapon. What I know about technology is, for a lot of times they won't tell you how advanced it is. There is such thing as TDI tech, targeted dream incubator technology, that allows for you to send signals or neural waves into somebody's brain to cause for them to have certain types of dreams. The purpose of the TDI was said to have been that when you do it, it stops people that experience PTSD from nightmares and things like that, or nightmares from PTSD. You see, and that would have been what they say to use this for. But when I was researching that back in 2020, I was like, this could be a weapon, because you can, by that same token, send out a signal and target certain people who on certain frequencies. Meaning, like, if anybody is not in a lesser frequency, you target them with a nightmare. You see what I'm saying? And if you keep doing that, you can make them go crazy, lose their mind, send certain signals to their brains. So I'm not saying that that's that. I'm just saying we got to think about all that shit. It's possible. However, what happened last shadow was not normal. Ain't no way in the hell everybody had no weird dream, bro. No way. And I experienced that cotton mouth talk thing. Like, trying to talk. I'm like, why I can't say these words? Trying to speak in my mouth not moving regular. And it's a dream. And it was like droning. And every event led into another.
Mm-hmm. Because I didn't get up. And it was like,
How can we block frequencies? I say we bring back lead-based interior paint. I don't know if lead-based interior paint will help you. What I will say is this. I can't say much, though. So you have to read between the lines. Sometimes in the movies, when things like this happen, the chosen ones have to come together.
mm-hmm.
When they're around one another, they're strengthened in their abilities, you know what I mean? And things like that. When y'all are separated like that, isolated and away from others, then those frequencies can get to you. When you got your people with you, and it's a lot of y'all. That's why I say come together, bring 144,000 together to sound off something to change the planet. A lot of y'all got to come together. But if you just one of y'all and you using your lead paint, I'm sure they can penetrate all of that. Certain frequencies go beyond. I mean, just think about it. If you put your ear to somebody's room while they playing loud music, even sound waves can go beyond physical matter. You see, which is sound waves would be within the realm of physicality. The sound waves traverse rest mass. You see, so I'm sure if they done went beyond infrared and analogous and all of that, they can come on direct energy weapons, and it'll target frequencies that you're on. So I don't know if lead paint would be the solution. I think vibrating toward common unity would be the answer to protect one another and how y'all move and what y'all are and what y'all do, which is why they brought all them X-Men together in one school and had them working on their gifts. We can't get people together though because they just want to be regular, but the purpose of you coming together is you're not regular. You know what I mean? But you want to be regular. You have to make a decision. So, however, I wouldn't tell anybody to worry about it. Don't worry about it because you still have your control over your dream state, which means you'll be able to prime your dream state, which I've taught a lot about that. I could teach more. And I'm also not saying that it just means that it is a weapon, because it could have also just as well been a message coming from an extraterrestrial craft sent a signal to get everybody on one accord to have us have this talk. Either way, simple answer for me, I don't know. I don't know why we all had a weird dream. I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm one of those that did, and we're talking about it because I saw somebody else say others have. I need to get some liquid in my body, some food, some meditation, and some enjoyment of my space and the people around me. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. Make sure y'all share the post I posted up today. Share it on your story. Share it with people. Make sure y'all comment, like, save, all that to boost the algorithm, Al-Qadir rhythm, and get ready because it's not over. And if you need to see it again, this is Omari coming out of the 9 days of isolation. That's me in that real time as the clock was ticking and winding down to 12 a.m. I took that photo. So that was me. That was not me going in. So he is somebody different. And I want to do 9 more days. I want to personally do 9 more days myself. So I'll be going back in soon. All right. I love y'all. Peace in the lab. It's truly wonderful. I do Tasha. I do. Oh, one more thing. Be ready for all of y'all who want to learn the language. Be ready November 1st. Okay, so we either going to do a call tomorrow or the 31st, one of them. Be ready. I don't think it's going to be nothing more like $10 or $20, but it's a 30-day course to learn the language. And no, it won't be the Nuwapic you've been learning. We're going into Miss Batia. So Miss Batia is a whole different thing. It's Sabbaic, was supposed to be the most updated version of what Nuwapic was introduced to be. Pops explains the different things, New Arabic, and different ways he explained it. But it's a Starseed language, all of that. So you want to get ready to learn that, just be ready because I'll announce it on my story. All right, and you'll be able to, because people ask me, how do we learn the secret language? The language I'll be speaking. You're going to get the opportunity, you just need to pay attention. So before the 1st, make sure you watching my story. I don't care about like story views, and you don't see me posting about that. So I'm not saying watch my story to like, I'm saying you really need to be paying attention to my story because you never know when I would do it. I just put the link up, tell people to get it. You know what I mean? Watch the page. I might put it on there. And then from there, I'll see y'all on the 1st, and we'll be learning Sabbaic, the Sabbatic language of Miss Batia or Miss Batia. All right? And we're still studying the books, still studying here after the doctrine. Make sure y'all getting on point. All of y'all who are aligning with the Unuwapu and Usabat walk, make sure you understand the center. When you start taking on the dress and the attire, wearing all your black and your gold, and you're getting into cleaning yourself out inside and out, all y'all brothers, y'all getting prepared and understanding what it means to be with a sister as a Nuwapian man. All y'all sisters, y'all looking up what it means to be a sacred feminine, a part of the sacred feminine, and not just a regular woman. You understand, and you know all the reasons of why to be one of us, a Nuwapian, and not one of them who aren't Nuwapians, and you start living that way, one thing you're going to be able to do is you're going to make it clear, for one, Nuwapu works, even in the form of Wusabat, right? As you taking it as Nuwapu is still Wusabat, you'll see it, right? You'll say it works, but you won't just be saying it works, you'll show it works, Remember I told you what the first gathering was January 1st was to do what? To prove that Nuwapu works. And we did. We were able to show it. Anything that happened since then, transpired since then. A lot of people don't forget the most important gathering was the first one, right? That all white with the purple. Everything else has been people that fallen away or they've been coming closer. One of the two. And now what just happened recently, more people are falling away. That's good. That's a part. I told y'all that. I even said it. Deontay brought it to my attention. He was like, man, he said, before you even went into isolation, he said, you said a lot of people ain't going to be able to keep moving forward from that point. Like after this, like, which the isolation is done now. So you see, it came to pass. A lot of people won't be moving forward. I wouldn't have been able to even just say whatever specific thing would have happened. All I knew was that was the truth. And things did shift and change. And I said, because we were going to be studying Wu Sabat, a lot of people wouldn't make it. Because it's a different type of doctrine. It's an accountability doctrine. It's on you. Now, you can't point to that person, that person, that person. It's on you. You got to get yourself together. You got to get your house in order. So, as a Nuwapian, I can't say I'm a Nuwapian and then learn about Wu Sabat and judge Wu Sabat based off of the Sabians who had it. No. Now, we're going to have to prove that, not that we're better, prove that it works and that we're willing and true. You see? So that when they come to y'all, when you come, you meet, when you go to a gathering and you see that it's the brothers and sisters there, the Sabians and the Nuwapians, they walk up to you, you should be able to speak the tone or the tone. They start talking the doctrine, you should be able to start the doctrine. They look into your life, they should see it's clean. That's how you'll be able to see the change happening out here more. And then we'll be able, when I told y'all, I was in the temple 2023, and I said, what? I would love to bring the world to what? Wu Sabat. I said, but it's too dirty in here. I said, it got to be cleaned up. So now, 2 years later, going on 3 years later, it done took some time to get certain things clean. We can't just clean the things and not clean that one thing, which is self. So that's a part of it. The fasting, isolation, all of that is cleaning yourself out. Anybody trying to stone you, brick you, anything in between while you on your process of transformation, just leave them behind. Because they don't want to roll out their scrolls. Trust me. They don't want to open up their doors or what they think is dark. You see? Because their life is surrounded by shame. Those of y'all who transform, you know better than that. Shame isn't needed. Just keep growing. Some of y'all message me, say, I'm done. And I said, man, listen, that's you observing you. You didn't need me for that. You didn't need me as a scapegoat of whether or not I felt that way or that way. You observe you and you get it together. I can't watch your paper. I can only watch mine. I can advise you and all of that. But the moment the teacher say, all right, pencils up, you can't whisper to me and ask me nothing. This is you. You got to know now. Your crown got to be on. You got to be sure, and you got to be the light. And it's at the last part. You see? If you've been seeing sure, you've been seeing cure, pure, sure, and nur, we're in nur, eventually it's going to come what? Endure. Eventually going to become what? Secure. So it ain't even that it's going to be more difficult. It's just you're going to become more prepared for difficulty and challenge. All right. Don't be surprised. I'm going to say it again, since people didn't hear me when I said it before I went in isolation. Don't be surprised if you look to your left and your right and you don't see the people that was with you anymore. Don't be surprised you think the people that had a position, better pay attention, was the ones. Sometimes it be the ones closest to the lamb that ain't really for him. Sometimes it be the ones you think, oh, they around because you see them all the time and they acting like this because they got a certain position. You see? And they walking around like they got a position as opposed to understanding that central position. And then you look around and they'll be gone. And we'll be able to, and we move quick. I realize something happening with you. You could have been one of the people we say, you're going to be one of the artists. I realize something going on with you and you're transforming backwards. It's like somebody done bit you. Remember the I Am Legend? And you start turning. No matter what I felt, feel for you, love you, don't love you, hate you, dislike, anything. Don't none of that matter. All that go out the window. You're turning. It's over. You know what I mean? So one of the best things you could do for a being at that point is to just let them go. So everybody who have an issue with me at this point, I let you go. I'm giving you permission. Don't be on my lives on burner accounts. Yeah, I see you. Why are you here still? You got to answer your soul that. Don't be listening. Why are you here? You're not welcome back. No. You cannot apologize. No, not to me. You don't need me. If you get to the point where your soul is convicted, your spirit is convicted, I'm not your God. You don't got to come and get forgiveness from me and, you know what I mean, bow down, none of that. You made your decision, get right with the Most High. All that popping up, I'm one of God's, da-da-da-da. You better be when he show up. You better really be one of his. I'm not going to say you're not. Just be one of his when he show up. Don't come back around me. If I'm not going where I'm supposed to go, let me go. Let me be damned. You know what I'm saying? Don't be down with me. Don't come back. Don't renege on anything you say. You see? I don't need it. If you made the decision and you let it be shown that even in the heat of all of that, somebody say it was a lot to take in. For you, it was a lot to take in. How about this? It was a lot to be accused. It was a lot to know people were going to side against you. It was a lot to know someone would lie on you. It was a lot to know that people would badger you after. It was a lot. You didn't have to take it in. So all that, it was a lot to take in. You sorry? No, I don't want it. Nobody said you had to take it in. Well, my whole thing is I taught you to watch and observe. So now it happened to me and you did exactly what I said. I said, that means if anything, anybody could say I did something and y'all would just believe them. And it happened and you showed I was right. You see? So, yeah, they did their job so that y'all could be revealed. And now I'm asking if it's really you and you want to do Nuwapu and get yourself together, do it away from me now. I don't want any dealings. Everybody else ready to move forward? Don't think you're moving forward under me. Go read How to Speak Elite. Remember what I said. You're elite too. That's how we move. When the guys get to meeting on the council, they're all guys. Even to the point where if you run into a judge, one of the guys, and they say something, trust and understand, all of the judges are saying it. They move as one. That's what the problem they had was. One of the judges spoke. And when one of the judges speak, they will come to me like, yo, man, like, stop her. I'm like, you ain't getting me in trouble. They wouldn't listen. They wouldn't hear what I was saying. I ain't getting in trouble for none of y'all. Because you think I'm about to just get in trouble with this one being. There are 9 judges. And have I ever said I'm one of them? No, that's not my role. So when one of the judges spoke, yeah, I had to explain my case. This is your thing, Yahweh. You did this. I'm going to destroy them. Go read the book of Genesis chapter 6. When we realized we done built a project and people been doing stuff in our project that ain't in accordance, but we've been tolerating and being lenient, yeah, we can do that. But when one of them judges say, hold on, what's going on with this? Because this has been brought to my attention. You mad at me, but I cannot go against the council. The problem is you think you know what this is, and you don't know the council is walking around in the flesh. But then you think you're going to be around Malachi. He's one of the judges. That's Atum Re. This is how I know you're not really Nuwapians. This is how I know Christians would crucify Jesus. You only say you fuck with Pops because he not around. It's the far away love effect. Like I talked about in the Jesus Was an Agent book, which is coming out on the 1st, along with Degrees of Isolation. So 2 books. They're already ready. You see? Y'all say y'all love the master because you ain't met him. Let me tell you why. Because everything you done to my brother, you did to me. The way you treated me, ain't no way in the hell you was gonna make it. You wasn't gonna be able to be around him. All the snakish, all this stuff, you wasn't gonna be able to be around him. So it was better for you to run and try to handle me a certain way. You wasn't gonna be able to be around. You see, that's what people do. They try to get around. And this one thing I remember from one of Pop's letters he wrote to one of his sons. I read this when I was 14. He said, be careful with these women. He said, they will love you, then lie on you. Be careful with these women, son. If I were able to go back, I would tell Omari, you're reading this letter because he's talking to you. You see? Because you'll see messages and it's all love until they don't get their way. And now it's like something totally different. But the messages, the behavior in public, none of that reflects that. The admiration don't reflect that. The association don't reflect that. You with me? So if you showed your hand, I ain't even mad at Shawty. Y'all want me to be mad at her? I'm not mad at her. How that sound? Who that sound like? They doing their job. They doing their job. I wasn't mad at the girl Nikki from 2022 because if Nikki wouldn't have came in 2022, I mean, just another Nikki. If Nikki wouldn't have came in 2022, I wouldn't have shown how much. I wouldn't have been showing how much hatred was amongst my brothers, who's supposed to be Duwapi and Sabians. So one female or one woman was able to come in and she did what she was supposed to do. She showed me. She said, "These niggas ain't really fucking with you. Watch." And all she had to do was walk in. All hell broke loose. And then the slander came. And they really tried to snuff me out because I ain't have as big as following as them. They didn't know I was going to surpass them. And I didn't forget. I told them, I said, I ain't going to forget. Watch. And I built my platform. I said, now what was said? Let's go over it again. Because I ain't letting it go. Because I had to deal with all of that. So it was a lot for you to take in. Nobody said you had to take it in. Why you had to take it in? Why did you want to? Why didn't you just listen and observe? Everything I done walk people through, do you know whether or not it was a test? No. You don't know. You have no idea. And I done walked you through how many things? That could have been a test, if you know me. I'm not worried. So, peace in the Lamb is truly wonderful. Get ready. We not putting this down. No, this is not an Omari thing. This has been my whole life, but y'all not followers of me. Okay? Let's get in these books. You don't need me to read it to you. I'm just reminding you. You didn't even need that. It's just happening. Let's get in these books. Let's get this language. Let's clean ourselves out. Let's do everything we can to start handling one another with love and respect. And all y'all who are in the Sabian community immediately, okay, y'all teach that same thing, spread that same thing, especially now. I was talking in the Help Free Dr. York room. I said, listen, we are one family. Nuwabians and Sabians alike. I'm tired of the division just as much as y'all tired of the division. And I apologize for anything that I did that contributed to the division, even the outright and public questioning y'all and all that. I apologize for all of that. You know what I'm saying? And I take accountability for my hand in the divisive talk. And you know what I mean? If y'all can see that through Ashok, I'll be grateful. If not, I'll understand. I'm still grateful. In this moment, I'm saying I want to work with the ones who want to work. And I don't have to be around you. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't mean that because you put your sword down, Nakash put his down. And I'm not saying it's beings and snakes. I just want to make sure we clear. That don't mean that there's not snakes around, because there are. You understand? However, I work with the brothers OSM Vision. I ain't mad at you for putting me in the documentary. I didn't get permission, but I'm not mad. I'll work with them. We can do interviews, whatever. We can put documentaries together. We can set the record straight. You know what I'm saying? I work with certain brothers and certain sisters that I wasn't working with before, unless I told you I'm not working with them. You know what I mean? Because it'll be a reason why. Okay? But all the divide and talk, we're not doing that. Let's get it together. Let's make a decision. And we're gonna move as a family. Let's move as a family. All the fighting of I'm Ansar, I'm this, I'm that. You know what I mean? Just care. Just care. We don't need y'all to call yourself the same thing, none of that. Study, learn, grow. And let's keep our focus on the master coming out. It's been a long time. All right. And he said he coming out. So you might think this is my message. Just watch. Peace in the Lamb. It's truly wonderful. I do, I shook.